Alright, greetings. We are back, and of course, I did not rotate my camera over since I am now running tonight's game. We are doing our third game in today's game day thing for Extra Life. If you haven't had a chance to, please do so. Check that link down below our screen and take it to the Extra Life page so you can give to the Children's Miracle Network. Now, you can do that at any point in time throughout the year, but today is I guess you could say, a little push or charity day. So if you feel the urge, go ahead and click on that button and go give them some assistance. Um, Already did our shout outs earlier this morning, but I'll give a few of them, do a quick rundown once again. Roll20 is what we use for the maps in the middle of the screen. Hero Forge is a website you can go to create custom miniatures. If you're a subscriber, you can make digital versions that you can use in games such as Roll20. And Gooey Cube is a world that's created, D&D world created several years ago by the company and expanded upon over the last several years by the community. As of right now, I believe there's at least 3 of us who have got something in the works with them or have already done something with them. Let's see. Go to gooeycube.com, check them out. We have 2 sponsors. One is W Energy. You can find them at w.gg. The other one is Humble Bundle. And you can find them at humblebundle.com. If you're watching us on Twitch, which is the only place to watch us right now, you'll notice down below is the Extra Life link, as I told you, and our website. The website will take you to a shop that you can get materials such as shirts, mugs, rugs, with the emblem at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen and the one right behind Marcus's head. Also, some stuff from our previous games, such as Masterminds and our Vampire the Masquerade game. If you're also watching us on Twitch, there's a Chaos button down below. It's a little bubble. We call it a Chaos bubble. Collect points. Those points can be spent to cause chaos in our games. Right now I haven't got it set up exactly for tonight's game, but I will be working on it as we get the game rolling. So, without further ado, before I do take over tonight's game, I'll give Josh a chance to give a little bit of a shout out, and then we'll jump into the game.
Yes, I think he's referring to Trailer a Trash a Theater. It's something me and a friend of mine do. We every week we pick a movie, or this past week it was a buried alive Undertaker themed episode where we watched every buried alive match that he was in, all the way down to my favorite, which was of course the cinematic match, which was awesome. I love that match. I love the cinematic matches. But anyway, we riff over movies, we make fun of them, stuff like that. The show is called Trailer Trash Theater. This week, it is Cat in the Hat. If everybody remembers that movie. Um, we'll be watching that. We basically recording it tonight. It'll be posted tomorrow sometime. But yeah, you can find us on. We stream it on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, all the social medias. Yes, Trailer Trash Theater.
Alright, so go check them out when you get a chance. Alright, so jumping into tonight's episode. When we last left off, our party was completing a few missions, coming back and getting paid by the guild hall, and then of course explaining to the guild hall why they killed a creature they weren't supposed to go out and face. The same process, met the guild master, got a promotion in rank as a group, and I believe we're getting ready for a grand opening ball or some sort at their particular establishment. Anything I may have missed?
I
Not
don't
that I
think
know
so.
of.
No, but we finished everything off. We didn't kill it, I don't think, last session, did we? The T-Rex? That was
we
all.
killed-
Did we kill it last time and then bring it back? And
Yeah.
Then we did
Yeah.
the little stuff? Okay.
Yeah. We killed it. We brought the skull back. It's mounted on at the establishment, and we've got 4,000 pounds of meat. We hired
Walk-in fridge, freezer.
Yeah, we hired the other establishment to come to help us to get all their booze, plus our booze and their food, plus we hired basically all their workers.
We had what was it, 3, 4 people from the slums come to look for jobs that you hired. You have their names, don't you?
Yes, I got them right here.
Yeah, and of course we gave the guildmaster a hard time because he's our leader, right? Because he's the leader of the guild work.
We got a
He's not
halfling
our
male,
leader.
a tiefling female, female halfling, female half elf, and a female gnome. Wigan, Ratut, Refine, Avis, and Tinita. That's how you say it?
Wait a minute. Wait, read those names off again.
I don't know. I just wrote them down quick.
I
I'm sure
heard.
they're all
I heard
wrong.
Wigan.
Wigan
And the second one was.
It's R-I. I don't know. I put R-I-E-T-E.
Okay, it's T-A, Rieta.
Rieta. The next one was Refume. Is that how you say that? Is that what you said?
Euphemia.
Euphemia. That's it. Those words in that order.
Yeah, you go like Refume. I was like, wait, there's no R in that name, but okay.
Avis, A-V-U-S.
I understand if it doesn't say Smooth Hands, you're not going to remember it.
And then the last one is
Tenena.
Tenena?
Tenena. Well, yeah.
I don't know. These bitches need nicknames, and I'm gonna give it to them.
I didn't doubt that.
When you're here, this is your name.
So what we got here, we call them stage names where I come from, and this is your new stage name.
Yeah, you rough hands. You smooth ride.
Out back, we got in the ground, we got some nice pork cooking up.
Yep. Did we ever figure out what their skill set were? The ones that run jobs?
No, they were too young, I think, most of them.
Okay.
I
The
feel
one
like
wasn't, apparently. Let's put it that way.
it was kind of hard to tell because some of them were like halflings,
Yeah,
maybe.
you got like two halflings and a gnome, and it's a little hard to tell age with them, and I don't think you actually got appropriate age from what
The
their true age is.
tieflings.
And
Tieflings
you guys
were a little
were
questionable.
definitely being very careful along the lines of questioning because you didn't want to make any mistakes by asking questions that could be construed as being
Like,
wrong to ask
you know what?
a child.
Yeah.
You look
You're
like a kid. I'm gonna
fine for
treat you like
now.
one.
We'll
Go
figure
clean
it
the
out later.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like, you're just gonna work here as stage crew. We got the show already.
Here's a mop and bucket. Go clean some spooge.
Exactly.
What's that?
You'll find out.
You'll find out.
I figure
Don't-
since we started a brewery in L, a couple of them can work for Harvey. Or not Harvey.
Wrong game.
Change your name to Harvey, alright?
Nah.
Yeah. Harvey doesn't live in this world.
We also made the beer bottles with
Yes.
our logo, the Boneyard Brewery.
Good,
Logo on.
good.
And we got, 3 cases or 4 cases made in time for this.
4
I want to
cases.
say it was 4 cases.
You bought as many potion bottles, and that's how many we made.
Mm-hmm.
Potion or elixir bottles, either or. And that's how many of the IPA we made.
Yep.
All right.
If I recall, you made them really good.
It was like a 19 or above.
Then you made the flyer that we gave out, the Boneyard menu
so-
and stuff like that.
23 is what the brewery was for the
Mhm.
IPA.
Alright. That gets us all caught up, I think.
All right. So, yeah, you guys are back at your establishment, making the last minute touches. I mean, what all you like to do?
So in the morning
This is
comes
your
of
party,
the party. Yeah. Morning of the party. We got some paper. Terrible with handwriting. It's hard to tell whether a skeleton wrote this or if a ghost wrote this. The Thalas family is planning to distribute the festivities. Have the people. Oh, who put a doorbell on the place already?
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, okay. Make sure to have people keep an eye out. I trust. Apparently, I'm trusted to keep an eye out without trying to confront them. They will be back before the party began. I'm assuming, by the way this is written, it's not a skeleton, but Russ, or an unseen servant of Russ's. So Russ
Looking out
might
for
be
who?
out and about, but the Lethalas family.
Who the hell are they?
Lethalia?
Yes, I'm assuming when Russ went to go do some chatting about town, he talked to those people. I just sent it in chat. See it?
Okay.
That family, the Lethalas family.
What about him?
Yeah, apparently they're gonna distribute some festivities to the locale here. So when they come, make sure they're the Lethalas family, and we'll keep an eye out for them and make sure they're all on the up and up. But nothing bad. So yeah.
Okay, I don't get what you're saying. You want me to kill him or not kill him?
So they are the party decorators.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Why
I
didn't
believe
you just
Russ.
say that?
I was reading it as wrote. Russ has paid off the Lethalas family to be our party decorator.
Our party what?
Decorator.
Decorators.
Oh, decorate.
I don't know what to actually call them.
He comes over there and picks you up. You gotta say it more clearly next time, and then puts you down.
I'm just holding on to the side of your ears.
Hey,
I don't know what
that's
to
my
call them
finger.
except for that. Yeah, exactly. How does it feel now?
And as soon as you said, "How does it feel now?" he starts tickling you.
Kicks off your chest. Just
Okay. Because the way you made it sound, that we need to be watchful for them to see if they're going to cause you trouble.
no. You need to keep an
That's
eye.
what I was thinking.
You need to keep an eye out for them when they show up.
And do what?
They gonna decorate. They gonna
Yeah.
put streamers and stuff.
Yeah, you need to keep an eye out when they show up.
But that's not okay. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
I'm going to start stopping random people on the street.
Here.
Hey, are you Lasai's family?
No, wait. If you want something
Shout
to
it
eat,
from the
just
rooftops.
hold on. If you're hungry,
I'm always hungry.
yeah, here I'll make y'all breakfast. And
Ooh,
I'll
okay.
go ahead and I'll.
Do we have enough food to do that?
Yeah, I've got. Do we have food, smartass?
Yes, I am very intelligent.
Here, I'm
Ooh,
gonna make
nice.
up some wyvern steak with
Was
some.
that angry
yeah.
cooking? Was that angry? I'll show him. Make him something.
Yeah, exactly. It's just angry, pissed off. Just
He didn't even use the bottle of wine to cook that.
yeah. And then
No, he
just
had the bottle of
slap.
wine. It was in the other hand.
You're
As he was
right,
cooking.
exactly.
He just wasn't
Yeah.
putting on the food.
It's a smorgasbord for literally everyone in the tavern. Like, not in the tavern, in the brothel. It's you, me, Russ if he shows up. It's
The
even
hookers.
it's the hookers.
Everybody.
It's Bobus because fuck Bobus for that comment.
Hey, Curtis, she ran across the back of the screen now. She got to
Yeah.
come say hey.
Currently kids.
So, as you're flying through the kitchen, throwing food and angrily cooking whatever the hell you can cook, two of the individuals who were brought in to help cook are like standing there with knives in hand, looking at you, lost as can be, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Two others somewhat are able to keep up. One is a little slower, but is like maybe 4 or 5 steps behind you. And then you've got one that's like right there neck and neck with you, just like, I guess this is how they do it in the big city, and is just cooking right along with you.
Just hammering down.
Because I rolled,
Perfect. Didn't even know you're here, but I appreciate the help.
yeah, I rolled an 8, an 18, a 5, a 20, a 13, and a 15 on their cook checks. So
We'll put the 8 on dishes.
No, we put the 5 on dishes.
Oh, the 5. I didn't see the
Yeah.
5. Sorry.
The 8 are on
Vegetable
extra
washing.
sauces. When's the party?
Tonight.
Yeah. It,
Oh,
it's an, we gotta
okay.
do it
So I
tonight.
got a day of work I can do. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all later. I'm going to the vaccine.
All right, so Rush, give me an investigation.
Yeah. 22.
All right. You're able to find what you're looking for.
Okay.
If you want to privately send me whatever you're doing, if you want to keep it that way, go ahead.
Well, I just sent you something over in
Discord.
Discord, but I'll be more specific.
Well, no, you find what you was looking for according to your last message.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So the rest. What's the rest of you doing as Mason is steadily burning up in the kitchen?
I'm just finishing any last minute preparations, waiting on the, I guess, decoration committee to show up.
I'll be up front, stopping people as they walk by, asking if they're this family. In the process, looking at all the other houses around us and trying to come up with a plan on how to beautify the slums.
How did we
Gentrification.
How did we beautify the slums? Well, we bought it.
All of them. Find the noble, part of the slum, kill them.
Okay, so yeah, you steadily ask this question. Why don't you roll me an investigation check as well?
Alrighty.
And I'm certain I'll need to roll this.
Do I have any bonuses investigation?
Okay.
No, nothing that'll give me advantage. But, yeah.
And you're pretty much doing this all day long, right?
Going to people, because apparently these are some important folks. So
Alright.
I'm only stopping the ones that kind of look like they're important.
Okay, so give me, let's just say, give me an insight check to go along with that.
Insight. Everybody looks important.
Yeah, everybody looks important. Everybody you've asked so far have like, no, I don't know who that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And you believe them all.
Okay.
So that's you. Let's see. Austin, what are you doing?
I'm good for the front side of the place. I'm gonna make fences. A fence to put around our place. You know, Gothic style fence.
Sorry.
I got 63 pounds of iron that I need to do something with.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
About
Well, it's going to
almost
take
up.
you. It's going to take you a while to get that iron into the shape of a wrought iron fence. That's what you're talking about doing.
Yeah.
So you're
Okay.
you're just like pounding away at the blacksmith shop, working on that while everybody else is getting ready for the party.
I know what they're gonna say if I'm there trying to help with the party, which is go away.
I wouldn't mind. You're
What's that?
being a smartass.
But you know it's true because if I start trying to help, people are going.
You would be very much just like go sit in the corner.
So yeah, I'm
Listen,
gonna
you need to go work up an appetite.
exactly.
Go do some push-ups.
No.
All right. So you can give me, we'll say, one. Just go ahead and give me a blacksmith roll.
Okay.
Now, did we put a forge in our little estate there, or
No one said anything about putting a forge in, so no.
We did not.
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody put one forge in. Nope.
That's why he's at the blacksmith shop doing this. So it takes you all day to get at least enough to cover the front. But you're not going to be able to get it installed today, unfortunately.
No. This is a ongoing project.
All right. But, so you're successful and you get a day's worth of work done. So you got just enough wrought iron to go around like the front area of the complex, the building, the whorehouse, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
And when I come back, I go take a shower. Because I am a soot-filled pussy.
And having a wet cat is going to be wonderful.
Having a what cat?
So L.
No, he said what type of cat? He said a wet cat.
A wet cat.
Oh,
okay,
what?
Gotcha.
I heard
Yeah.
you said
A wet ass cat, if you will.
Well,
Hey,
it's not quite 9
Okay,
o'clock yet,
shower
so
man.
I
A
understand what
wop.
you
A wop. if you
He's
will.
going to be a wet pussy at the party.
a very
I'm a
moist
wet.
one. As
Very
I'm a
wop.
wet cat.
So
Very
now that
wop.
we've gone down that trail, what are you doing, Reverend?
I am. Reverend's doing 1,000 different things. He's prepping the girls. He's prepping the
Prepping the
guys.
girls?
He's doing everything he can. He's making sure food's ready or is getting prepared. He's, we have enough alcohol. He's, is the decorators got here yet? Jesus. Like, he's running a mile a minute. Let's put it that way. Making sure, outside is set up the way we want, and make sure he's doing. I guess he's doing like unnecessary things. Like, does the lights work? Yes. Is this cold? Yeah. Like
And
he
you've
doesn't want anything to go wrong.
you've got all the ladies dressed up in technically the French maid outfits, and you've got all the men dressed up in like shirtless butler outfits.
Right. And of course, I have made them makeup. We've taught them how to put it on. We've taught them,
You've taught them a little bit of etiquette that you've seen on the old TV shows that seem to be, not shows you watch much, but you had that one how you had to impress, so you watched all sorts of shows to keep her happy.
Yeah.
So you picked up on some of that.
I don't.
Actually, I will say, how would the Reverend translate watching a show like that and telling somebody how to act in that particular limelight?
Unfortunately, he was probably watching, the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
It's hard to translate make the men want more than, that's the whole concept that he's getting behind. He's trying to get them to understand. And, it's not just about the coin now. It's about the long-term coin that they keep coming back kind of thing. It's okay to accept gifts from these men or women, either way, it doesn't matter. Make them fall in love with you. Remember, they're just a coin purse to you, kind of thing. And, really hammer in that, leave them wanting more concept.
Do you warn them about the whole don't believe them when they say they'll take you away from this lifestyle?
Oh yeah, that's not a thing. There's only one person that can do that, and that's me.
and if they get a little too attached.
Well.
All right. Well,
hold on. Okay, I know this is a dumb question, but how is contraceptive dealt with?
What's that?
Damn it.
You're the alchemist.
Is there okay? All right.
You're the alchemist.
I'm gonna say morning. He's talking about this blah blah blah. And one of the girls says something about a kid like he's too young or whatever. I'm like, what about young? Of course, I have a plan for that in the contract, but that's besides the point. I don't want any. So, I'm going
So
to
do
spend
you
the
ask-
rest of the day.
Well, do some investigation, see if you find out what they may have used prior or something.
Yeah, okay.
In the old contract, weren't the kids just either thrown into it or given away?
They are
Well,
until they
with the old Madam.
yeah, they were kind of thrown away.
He's a
Under the-
kobold.
under-
They got fed to Augie or Austin.
under
I
the
mean,
contract
if that's what you
under
want.
the contract I wrote up, the children are not used until they are of age. Okay, old enough to under. That still sounds bad. When they get older, let's put it that way. Once they get older, but what before that happens, they're used as like cheap labor. Like go clean this up. Go replace now. Go replace a light bulb. Go sweep the foyer. Stuff like that. They're used as cheap labor. Go help the cooks.
Like a Japanese, Japanese clan.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you brat, go clean up your mama's bed.
Right.
so we're not an orphanage.
We are not. No, they're put to
They're
use. They're
not
employees.
getting they're not getting sent away. We're not an orphanage. Like the mother gets to stay with the kid.
Right. Shit.
So yeah, with your shitty ass,
Just making sure.
with your terrible investigation, you don't find out any answers as to what they would have possibly used to keep that from being the case.
All right. I am going to. Is there an apothecary in here in this city?
Yeah, I think you've actually dealt with them before.
Yeah, I'm going there.
As you walk out, I'll turn to you. It's like, where you going, boss?
I've got
Condoms.
a terrible sense of humor.
Keep going. That's the easiest way to put it. Condoms.
Lambskin
Yeah, that's what I
or
was
lamb
about to.
intestine.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up with my high intelligence. What I have known about intestines used back in.
Why don't you
What-
give me an intelligence check?
That would have been how long ago was that theoretically? Like real life. Like
17, 1800s.
Oh.
I was gonna say not D&D but real life.
Yeah, real
How
life.
long
would have
ago
been
was that?
About 200 years ago,
Okay.
or 100 years ago. 200.
Well, 100 years ago was 1990s.
The 19. You say the 1990s?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying
we're
like
2024. 100 years ago is
1900
1990.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying
1920s,
1900
not
to
90s.
plus, yeah, I think that would be like at least 1800, so give or take,
Mhm.
because latex wasn't a thing, so 1800 plus because lambskin. So
Well, everybody's got their hands on Google, so somebody can look up, hey, what was used for a condom before condoms were made?
well, obviously, I'm just saying we know this, whether or not the Reverend.
All right, so
Yeah.
Bulbus
When
Bulbus
Okay,
comes up
did
to
the
the
you.
Reverend
earliest
die?
condoms were around 1000 BCE and were made from a variety of materials, including oiled silk paper, linen sheaths, leather, thin hollow horns, and animal intestines or bladders.
So animal intestines. Okay, that's the thing. We were thinking animal intestines, and that's been around since over 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and we just got a shit ton of meats and intestines and organs and stuff from these wyvern.
And we were thinking that was only 200 years old. Apparently, it's 500.
So
But
I don't know if we got
Well,
enough
3000.
I don't know if we got enough time to produce this
sure.
or not. So I'm gonna go.
We can go buy some sheep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the apothecary first. There might be an easy solution. There might be a magical solution. Who knows?
But yeah, before you leave, and you're like openly thinking about this, Bulbus comes up and tells you that you can use animal intestines to make condoms, just like out of the blue.
Well, I asked him where he was going. He mentioned condoms. Like, to make.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a magical contraceptive if you want to try that.
Like, well, keep that in mind. I'll be right back. And I'll head to the apothecary.
All right. You come to a place called the Commoner's Brew.
Okay. I'll come rushing in.
Can I help you?
Yes. I need something that will prevent pregnancy.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think you have to worry about being pregnant.
No. That's not what I mean. Well, yeah. But no, listen. How would you prevent pregnancy? Well, of course, not doing the deed. I get that. But what I'm saying is do you have anything in your facilities here that will, perhaps a potion or, you know, a swift punch in the gut? I need to know.
A swift punch to the gut. Boy, my, that's a an interesting way to take care of things.
Anything? I mean,
Now, by the way, as you're talking, you realize that you're hearing kind of a high-pitched voice, and you look up at the front desk as you come in, and there's a female gnome, kind of like sitting on the bench there, just fiddling around with some tying some twine together, like she's making a bracelet or something. I have to say this is probably the oddest question I've had all week. You want to prevent it, or do you want to take care of it after the fact?
no. I mean, I want to be able to do the deed and not have to worry about it.
Well, I can make you.
Or at least a high percentage of it not happening. Let's put it that way.
Well, there is well, there's an ointment that can be rubbed on you to make things go down so that they don't actually work, and that would keep you from getting anybody pregnant.
No. We gotta have hot. No, that won't work. I'm sorry.
We have this has been passed down by some of the hags over the centuries. It's a what do they call it? A tincture, however you pronounce the dang word. You know what I mean? But the female would drink it the morning after, and it would, I suppose, it has some sort of effect to keep the embryo from attaching to the wall.
So you're referring to Plan B. That's what you're referring to here.
Yeah,
right?
but it's actually in medieval times there was a concoction that the woman would drink if she thought that by chance she had gotten pregnant from having sex, and it was a way of killing off whatever might be in there.
Gotcha.
So yeah, technically it's a Plan B pill, but it actually was something that was used a while back.
How effective is it?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I've not done any kind of, what do they call it, studies on that. I know that it was just prominently used by the
Because I was
witches and
because I'm from the year 1996. Plan B come out in 1999, so I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
And you know, you can only watch so many movies with that chick to keep her occupied, so you probably didn't watch any of the ones that had that in it.
Right. Well, how much of this concoction can you make? How much does one need to drink?
Well, I mean, this is simple bottles full should be more than sufficient enough to expel the unwanted, I suppose is a proper phrase to use.
I need 10 gallons.
How many are you planning on sacking with?
Oh, I'm not sacking with nobody. You see, I own the boneyard.
Boneyard. I don't think I'm familiar with this boneyard.
Well, I'll go into detail what it is.
Yep. You have the Reverend's version of a sales pitch.
Right.
Oh my.
So you get what I'm saying? That's just why I need this.
And how soon do you need this?
He'll look at his non-existing watch and he goes, "In about 5 hours."
I don't know if I have enough of the proper herbs for that. Not for. How many gallons?
How much would be sufficient for tonight? This is player asking GM.
I don't know how many women do you have that you need to require that.
Well, we have 20.
So you'll need at least
20 doses.
20 doses.
Minimum.
Yeah.
A minimum.
Yeah.
Of 20 doses. So
20 doses a night, I guess, is what you're looking for.
Or is there anything else that we can do? Any other ideas?
I mean, there is the barbaric way of using magic, I suppose, to shock the.
I thought you was talking about anal.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing. Not continue. What?
If you know a spellcaster, I suppose they could probably cast, what's that cantrip? Shocking Grasp on the abdomen of woman in question.
Jesus, I don't want to kill nothing.
I mean, that you asked if there's another way.
All right. So this plan, this concoction you're talking about here, how quickly can you have it done? I suppose I'd need it in the morning, actually. That's what you said, right?
Let's see. You have a 50% chance that I'll actually be able to. So, no, I may be able to get half of it made by the morning, as I don't have enough herbs to do the rest.
All right. How much would it? How much? So that's 5 gallons. How much does one need to drink? Like a cup full?
Well, I
That's
mean,
it?
just about the size of a regular potion bottle, I would assume.
Oh, so like 4 ounces then.
So yeah, about 4 ounces.
Okay. All right. How much?
Let's see. It's a lot.
I do have money on me, so I can.
We'll say 2 silver per bottle.
It's 10 silver to make 1 gold, right?
Correct.
I will give her 50 gold.
50 gold?
Yeah. So that's 50. You want 50? Or are you just giving me more than you need to be giving me?
No, I need this much.
Well, I can have, I'll say probably 15 for you in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I will need the rest of the ingredients before I can finish the rest.
Okay.
And
so there's 10. So 10. So there's that would be what? 5? How much would that be? 50 gold would be how many doses?
50 gold would be. That's going to be.
There's 5 doses per gold. So 5 times 50 is 250 doses altogether.
It's 10 silver per gold.
gold.
So yeah, that would be 2 silver per thing. Would be 5. And you gave how much?
50.
So that'd be what, 200? No.
250
50.
doses.
250 doses. Yeah. Okay, so I was right. Hold on.
Okay. I'll be back in the morning. I'll give her the 50 gold. And I'll go over, like, I need, so that's 250 doses altogether. Over the next couple of days is what I need.
Okay, so here we go.
Out of character? I just thought of another way we could do it.
How's that?
Well, we have a ghost, right?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Reach into their bodies and tie their tubes.
Yours telling the moral compass to do that.
I mean, we could definitely. That's
That's why I said out of character.
because the bird would be like, done. Let's do it.
Who is our current doctor?
He is.
Unfortunately, Russ is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's the current doctor? Because in a previous campaign, it was cannibal.
Yeah.
All right, so he'll finish there, give her the gold, sign whatever paperwork he needs to sign, and he'll come back.
What's behind our compound? We have
other older
more
buildings.
Yeah, like, this is really just a big building by itself, surrounded by shitty buildings.
Yeah.
But we bought the one next to it that's also
A shitty building.
Breezeway. Yeah. But we remember we tore everything down and rebuilt it.
Yeah. I missed that part of it, rebuilding it. But yeah.
I'm going to look at the 2 houses behind us.
We're going to have this, like, whole city block here.
All right. What are you looking for in the city, the building
I
behind?
think that's his plan.
To see if there are residents living in these houses. Like, this is their house they own.
You do find residents living in the house.
Are they living in squalor.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're living in the friggin' slums, so yes.
I'll ask them how much to buy their houses.
If we sell our place to you, then where will we live?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll give you a sales price that you'll be able to purchase a new house somewhere.
And where, pray tell, would that be?
I don't know. Somewhere out of the slums?
Oh, so we'll kick you out of your only room and board, give you some gold, and then you can go find your own fucking place to live.
Or you could be a slumlord.
You could. I own this now. You paying me rent.
Well,
How about you give me an offer then? An offer that I guess I can't refuse.
That would require a certain rage kitty.
Nothing. Get out.
I'm not intimidating, but I can just beat the fuck out of people.
When we were talking with the guild and having houses built and stuff, how much did it roughly cost to have a house built?
31,000 was how much this would cost.
Yeah, but
because it was matchstick.
Yeah, and it's now technically the biggest building.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the city.
looking for if I could get a rough estimate on how much it would cost to, say, build them a new house somewhere out in the farmlands or something.
Oh, so now you're just telling us we need to get the hell out of the city altogether.
Well, no.
You sure are an uppity construct.
An uppity Did you say an uppity construct?
This is player asking the DM if during the interaction with the guild hall on getting houses built.
No, the DM wasn't interacting with you. The NPC was. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? Shocking, Brad.
Magic missile. All right, you're done.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
goes back to the inn and says, Russ, we got problems behind us. Can you go burn that place down?
Yeah, they're not a problem anymore. Go eat them.
No,
Yeah.
You got more skeletons, by the way.
you got more meat to serve.
No, not more human.
Get more mine.
Soylent Green. They don't get meat. They just get paste.
All right, so give an offer, and I'll tell you whether or not the people living in that squalor accept it.
Well, ask them and their neighbor if they had a good enough offer if they would be interested in selling the place. I'll start there, and then I'll go do my research later and try to come back with an offer. So I don't offend them.
Well, that would be the DM asking you to give me an offer, so I don't want to just give you one.
Basically, would they be up for moving?
Yeah.
You know,
So, sure, the guy looks at you kind of connivingly and goes, 5,000 gold and you can have the place.
Okay. That might be doable. What's his neighbor say?
Looks over at him, looks at you, looks at him again, goes, yeah, 5,000 gold works for me too.
I would. And is it one long building or is it two separate houses?
buildings? Two
Okay.
separate dwellings.
So after I got in the first offer, I'd gone to the other dwelling. But that guy followed me?
Well, I figured they were all outside talking to you.
Yeah. I'm just going door to door.
I want to buy your house. How much?
Alright, so we'll say 5,000 for the first one. Second one, not hearing the conversation between you and the first guy, goes, I don't know. How about 510 gold?
Okay.
Chump change for your ass, I know.
Well, not my ass. I have no gold. Alright. I will talk it over with my business manager, and we'll get back with you.
All right. Yeah,
And if
sure.
y'all are hungry or want to come to a party, come next door. We're having a party. Great food, great beer. Just come on in.
Pretty women.
Pretty women, pretty
Men.
men.
Live music.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds fun.
Alright. And I'll relay the info to
Everybody.
Josh. Yeah. So hey, the two houses behind it. One guy will sell it for 510. The other guy was trying to be sneaky and say 5,000.
5,000. That's an insult.
I'll burn his house down.
Why don't we teach him a lesson?
I'm just relaying
510 is-
information.
That's reasonable. Why don't we go teach that guy that said 5,000 a lesson?
I'm gonna let you handle that hop along, Cassie.
No. You're the one that can talk. Why don't we go teach him a lesson?
Go teach him a lesson. Alright.
Show him what happens when you insult people that are with
So,
the daddy.
So Reverend,
Yeah.
before you left the apothecary, she did tell you there were a few ingredients that she could use that might be beneficial for what you're asking for.
Okay.
One is called stone seed root. One is
Okay.
called Jack in the pulpit root.
Okay.
And apparently, somebody wants me to deal with voting information again.
That's
Just
only-
tell them that this is spam. Report them for spam.
Tell them that you're gonna vote for Harambe. You're gonna write him in.
No, I just
Almost 10 years too late.
I'll just put my own name in there. And the last one is
Never too
thistles.
Thistles.
So, thistles. So each one of those items, depending upon how they are mixed or used, can be either taken daily to reduce sterility in females, or promote temporary sterility in them, depending upon which route you decide to take.
Gotcha. Okay.
And for your benefit, those are 3 methods that were used by different tribes of Indians in the past.
Cool. I'll jot it down. Like, all right, I will remember that.
Let's see.
So we gotta go. We gotta go rough up.
Well, that's totally up to the party if they feel like expanding the
He
compound.
was insulting us. Well, wait, we want to expand?
We've not even had our first night yet. We're already wanting to expand.
I thought they were saying this place is only worth 500.
I'm not gonna go rough up a slum guy. This is a very important day. I don't want to. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe later. For sure later.
Oh yeah. Have to get out, or I'll burn you out. One or the other.
Or he dies, and we'll turn him into food. Because I know the kitty likes food, and at this point,
He's not above eating people.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'll. Once I figure that out, I'll come back. Well, you'll tell me that, but that's an issue for tomorrow. And I'll go back to doing what I was doing before. Making sure everything's clean, making sure everything's where it needs to be, stuff like that.
All right. So let me go back to. I'm sure I got some messages I may have already missed. Let's see. Got to answer Robert's question.
I guess the party will start. I guess at sundown.
Yeah.
At dusk or whatever.
Well, that's the plan, isn't it? that's when everyone should show up because that's the whole shtick of this place.
Yeah.
Well, what sounds good for
That's
Are we
my
feeding
suggestion.
them? Are we real food? Besides what?
We're not giving nothing away,
Comment.
right? Nothing's being given away.
Okay, they're paying customers.
Yeah. They're paying
Oh.
at least something.
Are they paying for the
Cover
food
charge.
no matter what? Whether it's paying if they go upstairs, like the food's free if they go upstairs, or they pay for the food and leave.
What is there? That's a question for everybody.
I think the food is free if they go upstairs.
No. The food is free for everybody in the slums.
Yeah.
That was the whole concept of putting this party together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want people to come.
Okay. If you don't want the drinks to be free, you can take them upstairs. Except for regular ale.
Yeah.
The whole concept of the party was to, welcome everybody in the slums to, hey,
Right.
we're the place
We
you
did
need to
invite. We
protect.
didn't invite the entire city, but
No, we invited the entire slums.
Yeah.
Plus some notes.
Yeah.
plus nobles, things like that.
The people that go inside and enjoy the services are the people that, we want to make sure that they're catered to. But the people outside are the people that are going to help us and watch us and make sure we're protected.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I
Okay.
get that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm behind that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking the IPA and the food free.
Food is free. I would say the food's free, and like basic ale, like
basic
All
ale.
right.
the cheap stuff.
But the
It's
higher
not.
quality.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the stuff
Top
that
shelf.
Like this is something we should, not as big as this, but for the slum area, we should do this like once either a month or once every 2 months, something like that.
Right.
Keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
And if we could feed some families that don't get normally fed, that's another plus on our side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I'm good with that.
All right,
I'm
so
alright with
it's
that.
getting close to time for the party.
The
to
Reverend's
start.
not heartless. He's just, out to make money. So, like he said, he's not into that. No, I ain't killing no babies. No, ain't doing that. Like this is prevent them to begin with, kind of thing. Like he don't want to hurt nobody, unless they need to be hurted.
Now, for a little retcon, since I didn't have that information prior to you asking me for it, I will say that the herbalist is making the one that promotes sterility, not the one that's the morning after pill.
That's fine. That is no problem whatsoever.
All right, so like I said, the evening starts to get closer and closer. Some of your guests start arriving. You've got carriages that show up, and you can definitely tell that they're noble because of the way they plug their nose at the buildings around your facility. You also have local slum people who come by, who are not dressed as nicely as the nobles, who try to make their way in and enjoy the festivities as well.
Right. This is what I picture. Okay, I picture like we have the outside party and then we have the inside party. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Inside people who are paying.
Right. Nobles. I don't care. Somebody lives in the slums, but he's got 10 gold he wants to spend. That's cool. Come inside. But the big crowd that's going to hit with all this free food that we're giving away, they're going to stay on the outside. I picture us having like tables set up, tables, chairs, big sectioned off area in the middle of the street. Of course, we've got the red carpet area, of course, for the nobles, people like that's coming to test the wares or whatever. But I picture there being 2 separate parties.
Outside
free
have
party
like
and
the
paying.
barbecue pits and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
If that is okay with everybody.
Yeah.
So, as this party gets started, what is everybody doing?
I'm outside with the common folk and guiding them where they need to go and trying to get the party, yelling, screaming, hollering, throwing my hands up with the fire. I'm having a good time with them.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure that the people that are gonna be getting the food where it needs to go is good, and then I'm gonna be schmoozing a little, but then going back. I'm gonna be playing kitchen manager, basically.
Okay.
You're Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
You're the chef.
Yeah. If Gordon's not here, I am Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that individual that you guys keep jokingly call Gordon has been in there helping you cook. He's probably the one
good.
that was that had the natural 20 with
20.
helping cook.
Yeah. If Gordon's there, then Gordon's in the back, and he's head chef, basically.
You're the expediter.
Yeah, and then I'm back there cooking, generally helping, doing the main thing if I'm back there. Yeah, but I'm schmoozing, going back, making sure everything's good.
All right. I close this stuff out before I get put on a watch list.
If needed, I'll flare with if it seems appropriate with Austin.
And we do have bards there, right?
We got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Russ,
hired a bunch. We got the
Yeah.
skeleton crew too.
yeah, Russ will probably start everything out, but then let go.
All right.
The Reverend.
Actually, he might just let the other bards play because he's a ghost and people might not like the skeletons playing. So
What, they don't like the ungrateful dead?
exactly.
The Reverend will go. He'll change into finer clothes, if you will. He will put perfumes on. He will look nice. He'll primp up about an hour before
So
everything's kicking off.
at some point in time, Amelia shows up. She's dressed all nice and fine, in her best dress gear. Not as fancy as a noble, but definitely high end. To check out everything, she touches base with you. Says
She
thanks
was the
for
ranger lady, right?
Yeah.
Just thank you for helping her get to some sort of civilization. Make small talk with some of the people around. You see her kind of schmoozing with some of the nobles, but not many of them.
The Reverend will be bouncing back and forth from the outside party to the inside party. So when he's outside, he is right with Austin. He's life of the party, hooting and hollering, getting everything going, wanting everybody to sing and dance and be happy. And then he goes inside and he matches that energy. So he's that like prim, proper, try this wine. It goes great with this, blah, blah, blah. And he's back and forth.
All right. Let me see. You know what I should really do?
For the people that are drinking, there will be a tasting of alcohol.
Give me a second. I'm going to look something. I'm gonna go ahead and make us a page for this since I thought nothing of it.
Yeah. And Lois will kind of be standing around to answer any questions about the structure of the building or any of these new technology things. Because these people are coming in saying electricity, air conditioning, cooling systems,
Why is this
indoor plumbing.
cold? Why is this cold? Well, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, go talk to our resident engineer. Like,
So yeah,
like
you
pointing
do
people towards
get a
you.
whole lot of the questions from some of the nobles because like, oh, this is very nice. Don't have anything like this where I'm from. How does that work? How does this work? Just several questions like that.
Could you make me one?
Who do I pay to have this done in my Bordeaux? And how much would this cost? Who is the one who created this? For the most part,
Industrial Revolution.
and it's like most of the nobles actually do so.
100,000 gold. Approved.
That's why I was doing it.
Approved.
Well, it was a combination work between my uh, ingenuity and the labor of the guild hall. Uh, but if you'd like to speak with them, perhaps we all can work out a deal and upgrade your noble establishments to have such amenities.
If anybody asks about the decor, decorating, I will
All right, I have your.
push them toward Russ and show them like he's a resolute. He'll be able to answer all
Oh
of
no,
them. Like
Russ
he's
is not around.
oh he's not.
Nope, Russ is not there.
Mhm.
Ooh, where's Russ at? Have you seen Russ?
Talk to the
I have
skeleton
not.
and they'll take a note.
Okay. Odd. Okay.
Just lift up one of the skeleton's hands and it's just got a spike on it. Just put a note on it.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Where you at? Walk off.
Name and address. Name and address.
Yeah. And I'll point out all the fancy artwork that I've done. See if any of the nobles would like any commissions.
Running by,
Alright.
it's like, if you like the clothing, you also got a tailor, but they're, I think they're busy with other nobles. And then just
Yeah.
scream on by somewhere else.
The Reverend will talk about he'll talk about the metal work in the establishment, all the features, stuff like that. He's outside. He's a potty animal. Let me tell you. He'll point Russ out. Like I'll see him out in the window, like, yeah, dancing and stuff. He'll point him like he
Austin.
Austin.
Austin, sorry, is a wizard when it comes to metalwork.
So, the page that I'm moving you to is what I somewhat imagine the brothel being. And I will state that I found that that particular image on ArtStation's Pinterest. It doesn't have an actual artist name attached to it, but it is rather nicely done. That's what we're going to use for the exterior of the tavern for the party tonight.
The boneyard.
So yes, that is what the boneyard looks like.
Here's the thing. Are girls going in and out? Are we...
You've instructed them to, well, you got them in maid outfits and butler outfits. You tell me what you've instructed them to do.
Well, they're ultimately there to make money.
Right.
Remember,
so
the more money they make.
Yeah. So you are going to want them to mingle in and out, correct?
Yeah, they're mingling in and out. I'm going to tell them this. Your prices should be proportionate to your
Clientele.
your clientele. If you're talking to a noble, okay, you're not cheap. If somebody's coming in and they don't have much money, proportion it down. You might not do the whole thing, but you might give them something for a certain price. Does that make sense? That's what I've been kind of hammering into them like this whole time.
Yes. Charge your clients based on what they can afford.
Right.
All right. So who's inside, who's outside?
I would most likely be inside the duration of it, just running around.
I'm outside for sure.
I might go outside occasionally. I would say 70-30. For me.
All right.
I'll be wherever, depending on.
Who's asking you questions?
Yeah.
Reverend is it's a 50-50, where he's, like I said, he's back and forth.
Okay, well, as Reverend's outside, you hear a rather gruff, possibly feminine voice make a comment about the establishment.
Good or bad?
As you turn to see the voice that you're listening to, it's a well-shaped woman, appears to be over 50. She's wearing a red beaten gear of a warrior. She keeps her long black hair kept up in a rat tail, and her amber eyes are passionate and lively. She is a female half-orc. She's got a very large mug of ale that she's drinking, and she is talking with what looks to be. Let's see. She's talking with a dwarf, excellent shape, sporting a brown clothes, slightly heavier than average wear. He wears his blonde hair up, and he tends to wear goggles to shield his eyes. So yeah, he's already got his beer goggles on for the night. She is making a comment about how good the drink is. Surprisingly, very, very, very stout ale here, and I mean, the women and the men aren't half bad looking either. You, who do you say runs this establishment? And the dwarf runs it. Well, lass, I don't rightly know who runs the establishment itself, but I do love the ale, and have to find out who brews this. But I heard it's some wee lizard man who runs the place, something along those lines.
Well, about that, as soon as the wee lizard man, I will pop in. Did someone say my name? You got to say the whole thing. Remember that, baby. It's the Reverend Pimp Daddy Slim. This here is not just my establishment. It is my crew's establishment. This here is the boneyard.
She speaks up. Well, it's a very interesting establishment. I'm trying to do a fucked up voice and it's not coming out the way I want it to.
What kind? What do you mean? It is the most grand establishment that you've ever seen.
It is. It's more grander than any of the noble houses.
Of
It's
course.
located here in the middle of the slums. I mean, I don't understand why a building this extravagant was built here, of all places. Me and my...
Well, you see, the concept behind it is when you go to do something a little dirty, you gotta go to a place that's a little dirty. You get what I'm saying?
Pardon. Good stuff.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I mean, I suppose so. We're new to town. We travel from place to place, and I heard there was a gathering, and I wanted to check it out.
Well, please come inside.
Oh, no, I am way too underdressed to go and rub knobs with the nobles.
You got money, don't you?
Well, that's beside the point.
Money spins, baby. I don't care if you're a noble or not. You got money, it spins. Remember that here at the boneyard.
Well, then I guess maybe I'll take you up on that offer.
All right, well, come on. Let's find you somebody. I'll put my arm on you. Come on now.
You put your arm around her leg?
Yeah. Which one is it? Which one's taller?
It's taller. It's a half
Okay.
female.
I thought it was the dwarf, but anyway.
No, the dwarf looks up and says, "All right, Gorga, have some fun. I'll stick around here and try more ale in this meat."
What is her name? What's your name, baby? I didn't get it. I didn't catch it.
Gorga. My name is Gorga.
Gorga. Beautiful name. Come with me. Let's see if we can't find you somebody.
All right, and you lead her off. And with that, the dwarf just kind of chuckles and walks towards the fire where Austin is currently doing what?
Just chatting with people, occasionally we'll scream out, party, let's take a party, all that kind of bullshit.
All right, so you will notice a rather well-dressed male dwarf, as I described a moment ago, walk towards the fire. He's got a mug of ale in one hand and a meat on a stick, I suppose, on the other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just...
Wyvern on a stick.
Yeah, wyvern on a stick. Seems to have a jolly look on his face. He's like, "You come in this place very often, lad?"
Every day.
"You afford the lasses here, lad? I mean, every day seems to be a bit expensive."
No, I live here.
"Oh, you're one of the what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? One of the
Owners.
damn it."
Proprietors?
Proprietors. Thank you very much. Are you one of the proprietors of this this place?
What's that mean?
Are you a partner in the ownership?
Yes.
Ah,
So that's that word?
proprietor.
That word.
Yes, that word.
Yeah, I'm Austin. Nice to meet you. Who you?
Oh, they call me
Oh, you what?
Nurval.
I guess I've had a little bit
Nerval.
because it's hard for me to say that. Nerval, right? Nerval?
Right, you call me Nerval.
Nerval, hey!
Aye.
You like the place?
The beer is good. It's cold, but that's hard. And the
Oh,
meat
yeah,
is very
we
good.
found a way to keep the things cold. I like it a lot better than all this hot beer shit that they taste like piss half the time.
Aye, lad. You can never get a good ale, stout ale these days. What kind of meat is this, by the way? I don't recognize the flavor.
Dragon, wyvern, troll, I can't bear.
So you're saying it's a mixture of all kinds of meats?
No, I just don't remember which one he's cooking right now.
All right, good enough, good enough. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, lad. What was your name?
Oh, I already told you. I'm Austin.
Well, yeah, I'm an old dwarf. I tend to forget to not hear it.
What?
Yeah, precisely. And he walks off chuckling.
Bye. Hey, if you want a different type, there's some better of that stout stuff inside.
Huh?
There's better brew in the inside if you got the money for it.
And he keeps walking. He don't know if he heard you or not.
Okay.
So, let's see.
So did he leave a package that's about to explode?
No.
Okay.
No, tick, 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 tick.
I was just waiting. I mean, I don't care because I'll get blown up, but either way.
Let's see. Who's inside the building now?
Most likely me and the red.
All right, give me a
Since the
perception.
Rev-
Give me a perception check there, Mason.
Oh, can do.
All right, so you're in the kitchen area and you're prepping the food and you're getting it all ready to send out to the nobles, and you catch movement out of the corner of your eye, and then again, as you notice one roach come crawling from underneath the spot in the near the back door, then another, and then another, and then 5, and then 10.
Wait.
And about that time, somebody notices them, lets out a screech, drops a plate on the ground, and steps away.
Yep. Somebody go get Tigger out front. Austin.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start popping around, smash, and back door, look around, see what's going on.
There is a leather, not a leather, but a burlap sack lying beside the door, and you can see that it was full, and they're coming out from the sack and just dispersing.
Just firefish, just smushing, just burning,
All right.
blaring.
Austin, one of the kitchen staff comes running out to you at the fire, screaming that they need that Master Mason needs your assistance.
Okay. I will run inside.
You come inside and you catch a few of the straggling roaches crawling around the kitchen and through the food, and you can see the fire fists of Mason out the back door, pounding on a burlap sack.
Okay. Get them all?
Somebody sabotaged us. Roaches. I'm gonna fucking kill them.
Well, I go back in and I go I go about 10 feet from the door and I start pushing all the food on the floor.
I'm gonna look for tracks.
Well, you gotta start recooking.
There's plenty of cooks.
Okay.
Kill a motherfucker. Someone's dying tonight.
Nobody comes in my establishment.
You're helping me.
Oh,
We're murdering people.
oh, okay. Do I get to eat them?
Yes.
Let go.
Do we see this?
Hold on.
Oh, God.
But I did push about 4 foot of food off to the floor so that hopefully we caught, you know,
I see what
that,
you're trying to do. Yeah, I get it.
yeah.
Yeah. You saved the not roach food, but it's just like the roach will cook out of the food probably. They can cook it a little bit. And
Well, I mean,
people don't
even
need
if
to know.
there's plenty there for them to start eating on.
Yeah, and we got a bunch of food outside.
Yeah, we got plenty of food to keep building.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so give me
Survival.
yeah, you can give me a survival. And what is your passive? 18.
So my passive perception is 18. My survival, I don't have a passive on, but if he's helping me,
I'm helping you.
It didn't help very much.
give me an
Your
take
anger.
take my extra, my inspiration.
Okay. Oh,
So that's going to be a 15.
there
It's
we go.
not great, but it's
So you do notice lots of walking trails through here because lots of people have walked past this door since the event started.
yeah. I'm looking for anybody who's recently, like, just looking for anything. I'm trying to find a person.
I mean, there's a few people milling around, and you know, young
Is this
man
a
off
back
to the
door, right?
side. Yes, well, it's kind of a side door to the kitchen.
Gotcha.
Where's Bobus?
I guess since I gave you the proprietor word, I'd be up front. Yeah.
So you're out the front.
Yeah.
All right, and so why don't you give me a perception?
All right. $24.
Okay, you notice at some point in time as the nobles make their way inside, off to the corner, something dark and furry. And then you
I'll-
notice another one a little further on, and another one just scurries right past you and right over your foot.
Alrighty. See how I can discreetly do this. You know what? Fuck it. How many total did I see?
Well, I mean, at first glance, like first flush, you see about 4 of these rather decent sized rats. Not as big as rats you've dealt with, you know, like in the basement or whatever, but at least a good, you know, I don't know, about the size of a Coke can.
Alright. I'll upcast this. Fire magic missile at all these. Sorry for the disturbance at all. It seems like someone is trying to ruin our party. I will quickly eliminate these. Because I assume rats don't have that many hit points, right?
Yeah, magic missile takes them out.
Yeah. And I'll
Let's see.
quickly gather and discard. And I will find the Reverend to let him know that, hey, we got somebody's trying to sabotage us. And then the guards we have hired, have them kind of start patrolling the area to make sure no one's.
I'll run. I'm sure there's the guards that we got. I'm sure there's one that's actually he's the boss. I'm assuming.
You actually got guards, or were you using them skeletons?
No, we
got-
we
We
hired.
hired a bunch.
From the Guildhall.
Oh, you
hired
did
about a
hire
dozen.
Our
some.
adventure. Or not the Guildhall, but the
Like-
Adventures Guild.
way more than was reasonable, but.
Oh, okay. So why don't you, whoever wants to do so, somebody give me a d20 roll, and we'll add 3 to it.
Russ?
Russ is busy doing something else.
Want to roll a d20?
There we
Interrupt
go.
what you're doing?
We got 16.
All right, looks like
19 or 16
Oh,
got it.
together. Okay.
So one of the guards that you've hired point out a young man with a torch. Looks like he's lighting a couple houses on fire as he's running through the slums.
Deal with him. He does not get close to this establishment. You hear me?
Alright.
Aye, sir, and he takes off running to chase down the young man.
You don't know me. I'll punch a kid in the dick. I don't care.
When I say young man, I don't mean child. I mean more like teenager.
Because I'm not above shooting a kid. We all know that.
Do I see this kid?
You see, yeah, you see the kid, but you also see one of the guardsmen, one of your guardsmen that you hired for the night, run after him.
I will fire a level 1 magic missile. 2 hit him in front of the guy, and 1 will hit the guy's knee.
Okay, so.
Oh, hold on. Let me add something.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Just a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so I'm waiting as you're getting ready to fire your magic missile at the young man who is running. You notice 5 more rats coming from the same direction as the first 5 came from.
God.
And let's see, the noble families come walking up right now. Notice it and turn away and put their noses up and start walking away.
Okay, Reverend will make
All
a
right.
mad dash toward them.
Now, as you get ready to do so, you hear coming from the young man who just got nailed in the knee. You know what?
I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Is this what you want, Father? Is this what you wanted, Father? Why play around with such juvenile tricks such as roaches and rats as he starts lighting another house on fire?
I'm making my way to the nobleman. I got people dealing with that. I got people going to the nobleman.
Do me and Mason hear or see?
I have
I mean, he is saying it rather loudly, but there is music playing, so why don't you give me a perception with disadvantage?
I was going to say I have a passive of 18, but I will give you one at disadvantage.
After I shot the kid, I'll go deal with the rats again.
14, but my passive is 18, but I'll
You
take
hear
whichever one
something, but you
want.
don't make out the exact words. Both you can hear somebody yelling out towards the front somewhere, but exactly what the words are they're saying you don't hear. But those in the front actually do hear the words.
I will look at you and think,
I'm going to the front.
yeah, I'm going to give you a knowing look like we're looking for something, something's being yelled, give you a look at like, nod towards the front,
So
and then just fucking go, because we have the same speed.
but actually we don't, because I climb over.
Are you faster?
I climb over the building.
Oh, okay. That's a big fucking building.
Oh, I have 180 foot
Your
movement.
feline movement. Yeah, that's right. Oh, are you 50 or more now?
I'm 60 when I'm climbing.
Fuck.
It's like, damn.
I'll spend a key point to just fucking send this shit. I do not care. I am murdering a bitch at this point. I am pissed.
Yeah. So I got 180 foot movement to get over the building and then to figure out where the yelling's coming from.
So as you make your way to the top of the building, you notice the fires going on the other side of the street.
Yeah. Okay.
Get front, Obus, where?
I'll point. I was like, oh, so we got rats coming from over here.
Is that your final answer,
Kill the rats. Person, where?
Robert?
Hold on.
I'm making sure before I say it.
No. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So, with a little bit of a limp, he drops the torch. We'll say he throws it through the window of another house, and then he takes off running towards the boneyard at a bit of a limp. He dodges the first guy who was running for him, and he keeps yelling about his family and using their name. You recognize the name as being what I said was earlier, the Lathals?
Yeah.
You recognize that name, Lathalis family. He keeps yelling that name out. Weren't those the ones that were supposed to help distribute something?
Apparently so.
They were the ones that were supposed to help decorate.
Were they?
Apparently so.
Is that what the note said? So it's odd. You had a note stating they were going to distribute something and assist with the party, but now it sounds like they might be behind the roaches in the back and the rats in the front, and I guess the fire's being started in the slums. And he is running straight towards the boneyard, so he's running pretty much straight towards you, Bobus. And he is yelling out, "Is this what you wanted?" over and over again. Is this the grand plan of the Lathalis family? To do this? So give me another. Give me another perception.
I'm headed toward the nobles.
The ones
The
who
ones
are walking
that turn.
away.
Yes.
All right. Whatever is it that you? Why are you following me?
No, come on back. I'm sure we can find you somebody to help soothe your mood. Come back. Come on now. Come
Your
on.
place is full of rats.
No, I don't know what you talk. I don't know what you've seen, but I mean what you talk. I don't know. We clean. We got everything. No, come on back.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay.
Look how the Lathalis have fallen. They're burning buildings down.
Good.
I rolled
roll.
a 6, so yes, you persuade this nobleman to come back inside.
He's
Perception from Mobus was a 17.
Yeah.
Austin, not so much.
14.
All
yeah,
right.
not great.
So with the 17, I will say you don't know what direction it's coming from or who said it, but you did hear a phrase that, what is that damn child up to now? He's going to ruin everything.
I didn't hear them talking, so I'm heading to the buildings that are on fire.
Yep.
To try to do what I did with ours, which is bust out the fiery part to try to save the building.
All right, and as this young child is running, or the young teen, I guess, a young man, is running towards the boneyard, he gets hit with a dazzling spark, right?
Yeah.
So
He's also going to get hit with a 30-pound fur missile.
So let's see.
If you've ever seen a police dog hit somebody, it mocked Jesus.
That mock Jesus. Never heard.
While
that
they're doing
before.
that, as I'm walking the nobles back in, any rats, dead, whatever, I'm casting minor illusion. It's just like, hey, that's normal. That's nothing. Don't worry about that. Like, I'm trying to hide it as we
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how
There's
they
a
went
save
from
on
German
that
Shepherds.
dazzling sparkle,
to-
right?
No, he just takes 2d8 damage. Actually, I missed
Lightning.
something here.
He takes lightning damage. Yeah.
Yeah. It is a spell attack. It's ranged. I need to actually
But
do that.
So some departments went from shepherds to Malinoises. Malinoises are smaller, but like twice as fast.
Why isn't this showing up? Oh, it's an attack. 30 feet in. Okay. Now that I have it set in right. But yeah, 21 to hit. He takes 2d8 damage, and then he's Uh, has disadvantage on tech rolls and ability checks that require sight until the end of my next turn.
So is he like stunned,
And you've
blinded?
already hit him one time with a magic missile, correct?
Yeah.
What
This
is
kid's
that?
been lighting fires and shit like that.
So what's the magic missile's damage? 1d4?
Yeah.
Would you roll
3d4.
damage for it?
1d6 plus 1. So let me just roll a d6. Because the other two I shot in front of him to try to get him stopped.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
because you
6
said
points.
you initially hit him in the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to cripple him.
Yeah.
So
So
you nail him in the leg with the magic missile. He limped as he's running towards the house, screaming and hollering. He gets about halfway to the house, well, within 30 feet of you anyway, and you hit him with a dazzling spark. He stops dead in his tracks. He jerks a little bit. His hair stands up on end, and he falls to the ground, smoking.
I will grab a couple of the guards. I'll grab 3 guards. One to remove the body.
I'm going right after him. Like when I see him, since I'm at you with all the rats around you, it's like, you deal with it. I'm just going towards him.
Alright. And I was going to take the other guards to try to take out the fire or whatever we can do.
Alright, so there's a little bit of a catalyst here. So with the death of the young man,
he's getting grabbed and drug away, D-point drug away.
Nope, not yet.
If I can get to him.
Yeah, that's the kicker here.
So whatever happens between him falling and stuff between then. That's mine.
Yep, we gotta give me a minute for that to come into play. Alright.
If only Russ was around to help.
Oh, out of character. I think Russ is the one that's behind this shit.
What? Whatever would you say that?
Russ is one of us. He would never.
Exactly. He wouldn't betray us.
He's a friendly ghost.
I want to get to know his madame. I'm interested in his lady. Because he always disappears, and it's like, fuck, what's going on in this world?
Yeah.
He's just never around.
He has some ghost things he has to do.
Exactly.
I'm just
The Reverend
curious.
just assumes he's in the party somewhere. So
There was roaches, now there's rats.
He's in a party goer somewhere.
I think, yeah.
You have possessed a child to burn down the town.
No, he didn't. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know you can do that because I don't know shit about your skills.
All right,
I was just
so
thinking,
here's what happens. As soon as the boy lights up, sparks and hair stands up, and he starts to smoke, and the body just kind of drops. You hear a woman scream from behind you, somewhere probably in the house. Let's see. You hear her scream out the name of Mormo. No, that's not a good name. Fuck that name.
Mormo.
Time to pick some more names because all these sound stupid to go with that name. Alright. Roger. You hear a woman yell, Roger, and scream, and probably make half faints. And you hear one man say, they've killed my son. It's time to slaughter them all. and orders his guards to do just that. And you'll notice several of your guests who are outside milling about take cloaks off and are wearing a house livery colors.
Oh, here's the thing. Reffin was all about that gang life when he was in the other world. He gets what the fuck's going on now.
Oh, so you come to our home.
You
Fuck
come up in my
around.
hood? Is that what you doing?
You try to frame us.
Recognize. Here we go.
You have shed the blood of a Thalos family member. You shall pay the ultimate price with your lives.
Who? That's what the Reverend like. Who? What?
The Thalos noblemen.
Bless you. I don't give a fuck who you is. You ain't coming to my establishment brandishing weapons.
You shall be the first to die, little lizard.
Good, because I'm gonna kill you first.
So guess
Well,
what you
bring
get?
it on, tons of fun. Let's do it to it.
Yeah, roll
I sent you
initiative.
another message.
Did you? Shit, I'm sorry.
Until they kill you, I ain't dying, it sounds like.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I guess I need to roll saved, right? Or is there no save?
Yeah, and I think I'll give you disadvantage on that save.
I was pretty certain you would.
Oh my God.
This is a will
I
save,
just have
right?
to figure out. Yeah, whichever one of these is disadvantage.
We're just turning this town into
yeah,
a shit.
So, let's see.
I'm using the one that says gives you advantage, but because I can't find one for disadvantage to use.
It should be there somewhere. That's fine.
But okay.
It's right above it. It's 600, but it's...
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
the chaos I'm creating, I think 3,500 is fine.
Jesus.
Hey, while you're paying attention to it... Oh, so, you're doing the 3,500 one?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Which one of them?
Yeah. Well,
Which one of
it's supposed to give advantage, but I'm actually
Okay.
giving...
No, you
Okay,
don't.
Okay, good. Because, there you go. If you're paying attention to Twitch, Dan, yeah.
Okay, so all the players, I'm going to let you do this, and I'll go ahead and do the disadvantage on the save. But all the
Because
players
I am damn
have...
near all of them,
Yes.
since we're all right near each other.
Well,
And
all
it's like, oh, we're fucking around and finding out. We're fucking all around and
Oh,
finding
it's for
out.
all the players. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the players now have advantage. But I'll go ahead and since you spent that by mistake and you just want to do disadvantage, I'll let that be the case too. She rolls
Okay.
a 7 on her save to keep from being taken over by you.
Okay. So
Um,
if
And about
We're-
as soon as you get
Okay.
control of her, a fireball lands in the middle of the group that you're in.
okay.
But I'm trying to give you. I was trying to give you the ability to use this, but apparently I can't.
Well,
This is the fireball.
if
The
I
Thunderblood!
can, if I can, right before the fire blast goes off, I'm going to scream at the husband, "You killed him, you bastard!" and stab at him with a knife.
All right. We'll say you're able to do that just as the. So give me a
Radius.
D20 roll and add 3 to the roll.
Okay, since I gave myself advantage,
So, you'd like to
I'll
snap
take it.
You...
Oh, that's a critical.
All right. So what you need to do is roll me a 1d8 plus 1. Of course, you'll add an actual 8 to the total number.
Okay, so roll.
I just saw shit was going on. I'm just like, fuck it. I cast Fireball. Whether it's on us or on them, who cares?
You just command made this.
So
for me.
that's 12.
All right, so here's what happens. As you're about to, your points being spent, as this strange fireball comes out of nowhere, and it's falling from the sky, and it's going to land dead center of this big old friggin' group here, you see the wife compose herself just enough to scream at another male and say, "You've killed my son," and run up towards him and literally jam her hair pick in his carotid artery and yank it out, and blood just shoots everywhere as the main nobleman falls to the ground dead. Then the fireball hits, and I need to give you need to give me a damage roll for the fireball.
Well, first they get a dex save, don't they?
Well, I still need to know the damage so that I can,
Oh.
because if they can't make the save, then
Should be 8d6. 8d6.
And we're going off what we say the fireball's DC would be, just a basic standard fireball DC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
14.
15. Okay.
Yeah, 14, 15.
All right. Well, I need Russ to roll me a d20 and add a 1 to it.
Okay.
So you had this thing planned, maybe, who knows, you're welcome. I'm
Alright.
saying to Dan.
Huh?
20.
Oh, you told me I had this plan and you're blowing it all up in one sitting?
I'm saying maybe, who knows. I don't know if you did or you didn't. I'm just saying you're welcome. Because shit just immediately hit the fan.
Oh, no. There was going to be some issues, but I did not plan some of this because certain things changed those plans. But they changed them for a more, advantageous story mode. So anyway, you are able to make the save in her body, which is probably not going to do you any good anyway if the damage roll ends up being high enough.
Yeah.
Because, half of a bunch is a hell of a lot more than what she currently has in hit points, I'm sure.
Right.
But I still need that 8d6 roll. One, two, three, 4. 15 is what we said the points was. Failure, 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 and failure. So all 4 of these knights failed.
How much damage is it?
I don't know, he hasn't rolled it yet.
Kirk,
Curtis?
Oh, you want me to? Gotcha.
Oh yeah,
You're the one-
you're the one that rolled
it's your fireball.
You paid for it. You roll
yeah.
it.
Let me see if I can do it here. It's going to be here, but it's going to be in 2 packets. 8d6, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one. Nope, wrong one. This one. So,
No.
24 plus 5. 20.
9 points.
Okay, 29. None of them made it. So, you died in that new body.
Okay. So I
So-
drop out again.
Yeah, so did the other noble. And you
Everybody
said
else
29,
they
right?
pass, they take 15.
Yeah.
Oh no, none of them
don't-
passed.
Oh, okay.
Either the suits of armor that the knights are currently wearing, or their quick thinking when they saw the wife attack, thinking maybe she's the one that dropped the fireball. They don't make the save, but they don't take enough damage to put them completely out. Of course, their boss is dead, so that's another story. Alright, give me some initiative rolls, shall we?
Sure can, Bob. Oh, Austin, you get my DM? Way earlier.
I'm going to roll Russ's initiative just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
If you ever decide to, I was curious.
As this comes about, I'm going to ask those bystanders that
You're
aren't
muted.
involved. Oh,
Scott,
I didn't take that one yet.
go ahead. Mark.
It's gonna as this uh, again, I would have hollered at those that weren't involved in this incident, the bystanders, to go inside while we handle this.
Okay, let's go ahead and give ourselves a descending order. Everybody's rolled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's everybody, right? Yeah. All right. So you were on top of the house when you see this happen, Mason. Is all this goes down?
I'm on the floor.
Not Mason.
Austin's
I'm sorry,
on the
Austin.
house.
Yeah, Austin's like first up on the initiative, so that's what I meant. So Austin, you see this fireball fall from the sky from somewhere. You see the noblewoman stab her husband in the carotid artery with a hairpick. So all three nobles are now pretty much down and toast. The guys in armor and stuff seem to be doing all right. I mean, yeah, they took the full brunt of that fireball, but they're still standing.
Okay, the ones in the back, I'll come up behind them. And the first thing I scream before raging is, I yell at the dwarf, unless he's part of this. I'm yelling at the dwarf, "Fire brigade, get the warders going in the slums!"
All right.
Just,
He will respond with an eye lad and take off towards getting some of the party goers together to do so.
And then I'm going to attempt to attack the one right here. I'm raging, and we have advantage on this first round.
Oh no, there's no advantage.
Okay.
You all.
I don't remember what y'all were all spending points. I don't know where all that went. So.
Oh yes, you do have advantage. Every player has at least the one advantage. My bad. I'm sorry. I thought
Is
you
it
meant for
only
other reasons.
one? If so, I'll just go ahead and do reckless so I can have it.
Yeah, it's just the one advantage.
Okay, so I'm doing reckless.
Like your first attack would be with advantage.
Gotcha. No problem. And I will do
Noted.
my.
By the way, Russ.
Let me correct what I just assumed.
Okay.
Because that's not what I would be doing.
Was it 20 hit?
Yes, 20 does indeed hit.
26 points of damage.
To which one? Does it matter? All right. He is down.
Okay, go into the next one. 21 to hit for 27 points of damage.
He's down. You take the 2 out.
And come and move here, and we'll take that. Try to hit that one.
Okay.
With my last attack. Ooh.
And yeah, noted. You guys see Russ kind of float by, and he starts trying to help put some of the fire out. 10 does not hit.
Okay, that's my.
Yeah,
that's
remember,
my
Russ has that decanter of endless water.
Yes, and he is using it like a fire hose to put out some of the fires. Also, I'm going to say at one point in time, as you're shooting out the water from the endless water decanter, you notice a bunch of it just stops in front of the building for a second and starts to swirl into a huge ball and floats away from you over to a house next door and drops on it.
Okay.
Reverend, you're up.
Quick question before Rev.
Yeah?
How much health did those two have, respectively?
Yeah,
When they,
that's a good question.
Okay,
Like,
when you took them down,
Yeah,
Like, how much health did they have left?
23 points.
They
Okay.
each had 23 left?
Correct.
we're both
I'm
using
gonna
our
use-
reactions.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, they both had 23 left when you hit them. I mean,
All right.
you have their hit points with the fireball, so.
Alright. Reaction taken.
All right, Reverend.
All right, so I am casting.
Nobody seems to be stopping you.
Thunder Wave.
Oh, yeah.
Get it. Fucking get it.
Now, here's the thing. Since this does have a range,
15 foot.
I picked up a feat last time, or 2 sessions ago, called Cantrip Expert, which
I love that.
if it has a range greater than 5 feet, the range is doubled.
Okay, but your problem is this is not a cantrip. That's a first level spell.
Let's see. Oh, it's a cantrip. You're right. So in that case,
It's not a square.
But still, to answer that
You
I'm
can
gonna-
hit me. I don't give a shit if you hit me.
I moved 20. That's
No,
25.
you're right here, and you're going this way, right?
Well, it's a cube.
Yeah, it's a cube.
It's a cube.
So it
But
should hit the one in front of me.
nonetheless, to answer that,
Yeah, but is it a
Question.
cube that leaves from in front of you and doesn't center on you, right?
Yeah, it's in front of him.
All right, because he keeps centering it. Hold on. We'll do this.
I want to hit. Basically, what I'm doing is, I moved 25. I'm trying to hit the maximum amount of people
Then you want to go out this way.
this way.
You want to go that way another 5 foot.
So I should be right here. Okay.
And
Oh, here
one
we
way or
go.
another,
Here
you
we
can
go.
either hit me or Bulbous.
There you go. You want like that.
Right. And I'll hit.
If you move forward, say right here,
You'll get 3 people.
But
yeah.
if I do
technically,
right here.
I will say
Because it moves out 15 feet.
if you do it like that, you'll be able to
Right.
get 3.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do because this
And you
guy's
won't hit
this
nobody.
guy's dead. This guy's dead because he.
I'm
Yeah.
a pickle. I'm a pickle in a little bit.
Right. So I am a warlock, so I cast the highest possible level, which is 2, so it deals 3d8 damage altogether.
And this DC
but
is a
16.
Constitution saving throw for the DC.
Yeah, but it is a 16.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna make it, but 1, 2. Nope, they don't make it. Let's check our knight. How does he do? And no, none of them make it. So what's your grand total? 16 points.
And they're
Yep.
pushed back 15 feet. 10 or 15
Yeah.
feet.
So you got
Well, crush.
toss.
I'll activate Crusher, and it'll move them
Minus 16.
5 feet away from me.
Alright.
And of course, I'll activate Genie's Wrath, and that 16 damage turns into 19 damage.
I believe you're only allowed to do that to one person.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then this guy.
I'll be right back, but I'll do my turn. Just let me know when.
You're next.
If you could, just type to me.
Alright, and you said he calls an extra 3 points?
To this one.
Alright, noted. Now what did he say? Type it to him?
Yeah, he seems to be on the phone. He got a phone call.
Or I think he said come back to him.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? So I can't see the camera, so I didn't know. No, he's acting.
All right, so I'm back. Sorry.
No,
I
you
answered
hit
all real
exactly.
quick.
You hit exactly the amount you needed on the first hit to kill that guy.
All right, yeah. So what my thing is, as you can see, I labeled it unarmed master versus just fiery fist. So when I have that there, it's my unarmed master fiery fist, which takes the minus away already. So
Okay.
you said it already fixed it, so that's my first 2 attacks. All good. So if the first attack killed him,
The second attack would have missed any of the others.
it's up to you whether or not I could move and not take the unarmed master to someone else, or whether you would want that to stay unarmed master to someone else. Because I was on the phone. It's up to you. I'll be fine leaving it somewhere else and then just taking key points on someone else.
Well, give me a second. Let me
I'll-
verify.
I can just take key points on someone else and just do fiery fist on, let's call it the person to my right. This guy.
Okay.
I'll just do 2 key points. Leave it simple and sweet.
All right.
Normal fiery fist. No, that normal roll. Normal roll.
All right. The second one is the only one that hits.
What type of armor do these guys look like they're in?
These guys are wearing split mail.
Split mail. That's gonna be 1. I will spend 2 key points. That'll make it a. That'll be 12, 14. Will 14 hit?
Let's just do this. Don't save the key
Or will a
points.
16 hit?
You're gonna know that you're
'Cause
gonna
I
need
can
more
spend
than.
6. I can spend 3 key points to make it a 16 from a 10.
Okay. Well, you know that you would know from your years of fighting that even using 3 key points won't be enough to make that 10 high enough to hit them.
Okay, then I
So-
won't spend.
so
So,
don't
I'll
spend them.
just do the second one to make that one. So I'll just spend the single key point to do the
Your second
that one.
your second fist on your unarmed your flurry of blows does contact and does take out the guy on the right.
Yeah, so we'll just call it. I hit this guy, killed him, moved down, tried unarmed master, missed, flurry of blows, missed, hit.
Yep.
Easy enough.
Yep. That's how it went.
Yep.
Okay. That's
And I have more. Wait. Yeah.
good. All right.
Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough.
Bobus.
I will start walking towards these guys with basically electrical charge growing in my hands.
Uh-huh.
As I approach them. Look, I know you are just following orders, but you have 2 choices: die here today, or serve us. Now I'm gonna say that out loud to the other 2. Try to basically give them an option.
Right.
Was it-
So, are you trying to intimidate them or convince them?
Well, my persuasion and intimidation both suck.
I'm gonna
Okay.
smack you on the shoulder while you're doing that and just be like, just send him to Jesus. Whether that helps or not, I don't care. It's just like,
But when
And he looks at you confused, like, who the fuck is Jesus?
exactly. It's like, just kill him.
if I could do an intimidation, if the electrical charge growing in my hand might give me advantage.
I'm going to say, with the current situation that they're currently facing, I will allow advantage on your intimidation.
Oh, right.
Just kill him already.
Considering all their noblemen are dead.
Take my bobber. My
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Should be showing you that I tried to steal it.
there you go. So 16.
All right. Okay, so this guy, notice he lowers his weapon and says, "You know what? I can live with that."
Alright.
This guy, well, technically it's not his turn yet. So on his turn, this guy will move over here to the kitty cat and attack the kitty cat. Let's see.
So he is a death wish.
I mean,
Obviously.
It can
He
be
has
it can be extremely loyal.
Honor.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
He made an oath.
Hey, you know what? He was probably a member of the family, just a little further down, so he had to be a knight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's gonna be a You didn't do any reckless. Yeah, you did. You did reckless.
Yes,
You?
I did. Yeah.
All right, so 22 to hit.
Miss.
All right. Okay, well, if the 22 didn't hit, neither did the 12.
But you have an advantage from earlier.
Well, he had the advantage to hit it.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm saying you had advantage
Yeah.
from earlier. You didn't have to take it reckless.
Yes, I did because it only worked
Well,
for
no,
one
no.
attack.
You
Yeah.
don't have it for your next attack if you want to do your next attack.
He still has the advantage due to the fact that he reckless for the whole thing because he didn't want to waste the
Yeah.
advantage on since he's doing reckless anyway.
I was thinking of, it's like, oh, I had advantage. I
Yeah.
could redo my initiative, but we're already in the middle of it.
All right, so that ends
That's
his
pointless.
turn. The fellow in front of you that you were talking to puts his sword away and says, "You know what? I didn't like that family anyway."
Just stand down.
Yeah, he puts his sword away and
Stand down.
puts his hands behind his back and stands there. Russ.
Yes, I am continuing to try to put out fires.
All right, you're putting out fires. Anything else? Like anything you want to do while you're doing that?
I'm going to try to get people to help,
All right.
but yeah, I'm not.
You give me a perception.
Okay. I think I still have inspiration, so you can seal my inspiration.
Done. All right.
And I roll the exact same thing, so no.
Can he steal my advantage from when he gave advantage to everyone?
Well, actually, he's got advantage because he got it himself too.
No,
He
he
can,
just did.
Did
he
he?
can take mine. He can take mine. I won't use it.
Okay. Thank you.
Use mine. I won't use it.
And I rolled a 5. So I am
Okay, you
yet to
wasted
miss
it.
this
You are
perception.
not meant to
Russ,
know this.
suck
All right,
off.
gotcha.
Don't, yeah. I will
I'm
never
just,
give it to you again.
The dice
Yeah,
god said Russ is not supposed to notice what I'm trying to get him to notice. I understand.
Exactly.
All right, so yeah, you're putting out
That's
the fire.
glorious.
Then we'll go back to the top of the round. Awesome.
I love that.
I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Just give me one roll.
Okay.
You're using your advantage, or are you doing a reckless?
I'm recklessing.
All right, doesn't really matter.
22 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I mean he only had 7. And you guys are out of combat.
All right.
Alright.
I'm going over to the noble guy. Does he have a ring?
I mean, the scorched, torched body there. Yeah, there's like a family ring, I guess, on his finger.
I'm going to set my hand on the knight's shoulder.
No, it's not.
While
mine.
you, well, no, the guy that's next to me. You killed the veteran.
The veterans.
Yeah,
Is
he's a
this a
veteran.
veteran or a knight?
He's a veteran.
I'm going to set my hand on this guy's shoulder while you're doing that.
Okay.
You're going to have to talk to the Reverend Edsley.
I'm going to go. Do the
That guy
same-
right there, the kobold. He
I'm
is the
doing-
leader of this establishment.
I'm going to do
You
the
owe
same
him a
thing
life
that.
debt. Because
Yeah,
if you didn't spare your life to us, you would have ended up like the rest of your. And I'm just gonna
Hey,
point out like the rest of them.
they just paid me. Now they're dead. They can't pay me. So I mean, we're cool. I understand. I was just following orders, but I understand.
If Reverend comes up, I'm just gonna hint like he could have died. Now Rev can,
Right.
push if he wants to pay him less or more, or like.
I'm rummaging through the noble. Like he's I'm assuming he grabbed the ring, right?
Yeah, he grabbed the
Yes.
nobleman's ring.
Anything else on the woman or him.
She has a gold hair pick that's covered in, well, it's kind of like crispy blood right now.
Awesome. I'll take it. Anything else?
Uh, let's see. You know what? I will roll for jewelry. Jewelry. Yeah,
Slightly charred jewelry
yeah,
still
slightly
spins.
charred jewelry. I guess I can do it from this page because we don't need those anymore.
I'll tend to our party goers and apologize for the interruption from these party crashers. I'll tell the bartender, since Pip Daddy's out back, do a free round for everyone in here. Whatever they want.
Alright, so we're not looking for gemstones. Let's look for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mine's not important.
Roll me a
Scott.
he
You can ignore mine.
he as you offer,
It's more of a, you're going to take it, but let's go.
okay, so say he was going to politely decline because he'd rather keep
It's a offer, but it's a, we were going to kill you. Now take it.
The Reverend will turn around, look at you, look at the veteran dude. What's your name? Who you?
He's drinking. Yes.
I guess my name is Ralph.
I hate doing that.
What?
You're welcome. You have another guy named Ralph.
Another Ralph.
RALF. Ralph.
Reverend will
Ralph,
look at him.
you're coming with me, okay, bud?
Hold on a second.
As I'm
You
dragging him into the house. Oh, he said just a second.
Hold on.
He's
I'll
the
look at him.
boss.
I'll look at him and be
Ralph?
like, listen,
He's the boss.
where did these people come from? Where are they at? Is this all of them?
That was Lord and Lady Lethalis, and their son was the gentleman who was struck down on his way towards your establishment.
You mean the butthole that was sick, that was setting fires?
Yes, sir. The butthole that was setting fires. Now, you're looking at a rather dark-skinned, stocky individual. He's got a small bristly mustache and wavy brown hair. He's got some mild wrinkles. And let's see.
I'm getting out a piece of parchment and a pen and write this down. All right.
He is a
Come on.
rather handsome fellow, I suppose you could say.
Where's their estate?
My thing is this: are there any more of these people gonna show up?
Well,
This all the family, these two and him?
from the orders I was given, I was supposed to just lead the 4 knights and him, pointing at the other dead veteran on the ground, to assist the Lord and Lady in their endeavor. Would not given any particular.
You don't know how many family members there is?
Well, I mean, of course, there's the Lord's brother there. He's already dead. The estate, and he gives you exact location of where their house is at.
Oh, you mean my estate?
Of course, of course.
And you actually see Rage Kitty look at you and go, holding up the finger.
See? His estate.
Exactly.
It's our place now.
But
yes, very much.
you're
so
with us now.
let's go. Let's take care of this right quick. I'm gonna roll a d6. Well, you know what? Let's do it one more time. We'll just do the 4. So now I need to roll a d10 4 times. So let's go ahead and do that.
I'm gonna have
8,
him write
2,
down
1, 6.
his on a piece of parchment what happened, what they told him to do, all that stuff, and sign it.
Alright, so she is wearing a gold ring set with a bloodstone. Probably valued around about 250 pieces, gold pieces. What do we got? We got a
Gold ring with what?
I'm gonna write
bloodstone.
Bloodstone.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
She is wearing what looks a necklace made of fine golden chain set with a fire opal in it. That looks like it could be probably worth around 2,500 gold. She's
What
also.
was that?
It was a fine gold chain, like a necklace, set with
Like
a fire
gold chain.
opal. She's also wearing a silver and gold brooch. And you find on the brother a bottle stopper cork embossed with a gold leaf and and set with an amethyst. So probably a cork from a fine bottle of wine that he had popped open and stuck in his pocket. But you're pretty certain that the cork alone is worth 750 gold.
Damn.
So there's no telling how much the actual bottle of wine that he may have got it from was worth. And there you go.
How far away is the estate?
It's on the other side of town, so.
Thank you. I go walk up to the door. Want to go ransack a noble's manor?
Not yet. No. I don't
I'm
think-
not listening to you. I'm talking to this door.
No. I'm not saying we should do that. I'm saying we should listen to this fellow right here.
For what?
And that we should go ahead and take a second and talk in private,
For what?
not in public.
For what?
Let's go in private.
I don't want to go into
You,
private.
all of us in private. And let's all go in private to talk about it.
Y'all still have a party going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're all going into the office and talking about this. We're in the office.
Okay,
The
as
fires,
you walk
are
into
the
the
fires under control?
Let's get the.
As you turn
fire
and check, you can
I'm
see that the
dragging
dwarf and his
Austin.
Austin
bucket
is not being dragged.
the dwarf and his bucket brigade have taken care of some of the houses, and one of the houses is being finally finished and doused out by a fiery-haired noblewoman who was using water manipulation to drop water from the flask of endless water onto the other house, and she's got it swirling around the house and putting out hot spots.
So it's taken care of.
Yeah,
what you're
fires are
saying.
taken care of.
Okay.
You say you're not getting dragged. I am going to make my best attempt to drag you into the house, into the office. It's like, listen here. We have things that need to be discussed in private, not public. We are
As you
public
try
people, and here we need to be talking in private.
As
He's
you
like,
try to
don't talk
grab
about
me,
ransacking a house with a bunch of nobles standing around listening to
It's
you.
like, if we are going to fuck right here, we need to be in the bedroom. Let's go to the bedroom. That's literally what I am.
That's the way to fuck.
I
As you
literally
try to-
say that in the fucking doorway.
As you tried to grab me to pull me in,
Oh, I grab your
know-
hand.
hold up. You notice that my body, like, wiggles and jiggles, something you ain't ever seen before. And just trying to grab me, you're at disadvantage to grab me to try to be able to drag me in.
His feet.
I've
I-
got
I-
yeah.
I don't like it. I'm going to. I would keep it.
So just come on, follow me,
You?
goddammit.
You have the passive cat ability of going limp so that nothing can move you.
Yeah. No matter, like, if I would have to make an attempt to grab you, I.
Okay. I am now limber is the feet. You are at disadvantage to try to grapple or restrain me.
So I would make a air quotes athletic check.
Yeah.
He's like, you're hell on somebody trying to hold your hand.
Now that's whether or not you want to be athletically checked.
I mean, if you're trying to grab me to go in, I'm not trying to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that's the fight. It's like I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to
just-
just
I just
pull
wanna
you
talk to you
into
in
the
private.
house. It's like I'm just trying to pull you into the house. I'm not fighting you.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling you in. It's like
And-
this is
and-
fucking weird. I don't like it, but I'm pulling you in no matter what.
And Austin does not let that happen to the point where he's dragging you outside.
And I'm fighting you back in. It's just like I hate this. Why is this the way it is? It's like this isn't a conversation for outside.
Then
We are
go
doing
have
this
your
in.
conversation. I'm gonna go and make sure the party people start partying again. I will wait.
Rev will go over and he will.
The only thought he has at that point is the wrestling uppercut to the groin from the
Don't know if
Attitude
that's
Era.
gonna work.
The Reverend goes to smooth hands like, take care of this. Go. Make
That's
sure
the
the party keeps
only
going.
thought he has is that fucking. So it's like, if you're not gonna talk to me, then
You're talking to
fine.
the wrong person anyway. I don't make decisions.
You're the one. It's like, we all need to have a conversation. If you're not gonna, then and he walks off.
Austin kind of looks down and went, "You missed."
Yeah, fine. It's like, I hit your thighs. Meh. Attempt was made. I'm not a wrestler.
Wait a minute. As you do it, I'll do the grab the groin, look up with the shocked face,
Yes.
and then jump forward 5 feet, and then fall. I mean, the complete sale of
It's
being
like,
hit in the groin.
Oh God, why are you making me look this way? I'm just gonna
I'll get
make sure everyone's else.
I'll get our guards to get rid of the bodies. Let's put it that way.
We're going to take them into the freezer.
Yeah, Ralph. Jesus.
They're going in the freezer.
Ralph volunteers to help with the cleanup, but you notice that as Ralph is offering to do just that, 2 of your ladies seem to walk up to him and start rubbing him on his arms.
Yeah, Ralph. Why
like
don't
they're
you
trying to pull him back, trying to pull him into the house. They seem to be rather enamored with him.
Ralph, here you go.
Ralph, you got money?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay.
There you go. Pick a lady. Have a good time.
You got enough money? You can take them both.
Give me a second. I'm trying to see how much money he actually has on him.
As he said, if he needs a loan, I'll give him a loan. And then, he's not getting to know we're taking his family into the freezer to feed them.
Yeah, they're not his
family.
family.
No, they're not his family. He worked for the family.
Close enough.
Yeah.
You know what?
He doesn't want anyone to know that they're about to become food.
Yes. For Austin or family.
He currently has about 4 gold, he says. He pulls it out and shows you. This is all I have. This is like last month's payment.
I'll take him out of my bank. So, Reverend Pimp Daddy, you've been teaching him. A lonely guard for a noble family. What would the ladies charge a guard for family?
Oh, my nuts!
I mean, they could charge him a gold apiece.
So he's got plenty. That's half his amount. But he's got plenty.
He's good.
He knows he's coming into a place where he's big.
So, he, for a moment, makes it seem like he's a little reluctant to be drug in the house, but you can tell he's not really fighting it all that much.
Right.
So we will.
Please tend to his wounds.
Now, mind you, if you check over in the characters area, you will notice Ralph has been added. So that you guys can control what Ralph does if it ends up being necessary.
I figure Ralph would be Pip Daddy's personal bodyguard since he's afraid to be close to combat if he is meet you.
So after I got that armor last game, he's a little
you
more
got some
like
good armor.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of into getting not into thick, of course, but,
So
the party seems to be kicking up again in the back. You can actually hear it.
Okay. Here's the thing: how far are we into the night? Are we like well into the night here? Or
this actually happened about maybe an hour after sunset.
So it's real early in the evening.
So it's still kind of early in the evening.
I'm gonna steal you before you go back.
And
no matter what.
Of course, it took 6 seconds to dispatch the entire group. So
yeah.
No,
we want to try and break
took 6
in,
seconds.
Find the deed, take it for ourselves, sign it, forge the signature, whatever we want. We want to make it off. What do we want, Reverend?
We go deal with that in the morning. We still got this to deal with.
This is ours. We're gonna take 5 minutes, maybe 10. What are we gonna do about the dead nobles? They're dead now. They're gone. They came here. They're dead. They disappeared.
They attacked us.
Well, shouldn't we let the
They
town
attacked
guard
us,
know
yeah.
about this?
That's the question. Should we let the town guard know about this, or should they just disappear?
Well,
We
the
have
thing
somebody
is,
that could make them disappear. We have Skelly Bones, and now we go over, forge their signature. And now their estate is our estate. And we have more fortune city.
You do notice after about 20 minutes sitting here talking about it, no city watchers showed up.
But
And
like,
that was a
that's the
pretty
quick
good sized
thing.
fire.
Right.
It was a quick and dirty thing. There's city fire. Like, what do you
yeah,
think?
but we have, what,
Uh,
100?
If they've been in there for 20 minutes, Russ will finish up with the fire. And about this time, does he notice the woman who's been using magic to kind of help out?
Well, you guys are done putting the fires out, so she's made her way back inside. And she has another
Okay.
woman with her. The other woman has got long dark hair, wears a bit of a veil, and a long sleek black dress. Whereas she is wearing a kind of a flaming style dress. It kind of like matches her hair coloring. So it's almost
Okay.
like she's got flames dancing across her body, but it's in a gown shape.
Okay. Did I ever notice that she was putting out fires?
Once it started to end, you did, and you guys said you were looking around to make sure the fires were out. You did notice that she had some water that she apparently had stole from your jug and was using it to move around inside this one house. So you would have
Okay.
noticed. And she is looking at
So,
you as you turn to look for her.
Yeah, I will go over and talk with her. But I'll let them finish. I just wanted to
Yeah.
say I'm back in the club now.
Yeah,
Like,
teach you something.
that's my big thing is they're dead. They fucked us over. They might have the deed to all of their assets in
I'm
their
sure
home. If we go over, figure out all of their deeds, forge all of their deeds. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All of their shit becomes our shit. The ladies here, if we get them in, might have a place to stay. Or we might have a place to stay. Or a hotel, a hostel, as one would say.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, I get you.
I don't know if you were around, but when I was alive, they had Airbnbs. They called them that. I don't know why they called them that, but it was a short-term hotel. Not hotel, a short-term rental. People would come in for a day or two and then leave. So they could stay at a really nice house, or they could share a really nice house with 2 people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They could come over here. You know, if it's a mansion and it's too expensive for them, they could share it with like 4 people if there's enough room, cut it down enough for that enough people, make it reasonable. There we go. And if there's a cleaning fee that needs, it's like, hey, smooth hand, there we go. If she's not too busy or one of the girls isn't too busy, if we have one of the girls that isn't making enough money, if she's not productive in your eyes, she could go over and clean the house and make money that way. She's productive that way. She's not making money in this version, so she's making money clean. Both ways, she's making money. She's still productive. In your words.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
That is I get you. We will definitely look into it and see what we can do. But right now we got a lot of people we gotta serve.
I'm about to carve up a lot of bodies. I'm just letting you know. And I'm
Not
about to
tonight.
feed
Just
a
leave them in there
kitty.
tonight.
No. It's not tonight. It is tonight. I'm about to be very exhausted tomorrow. I'm about to carve up a lot of bodies tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm about to carve up and turn a lot of skeletons. Where is fucking Russ? Because he's about to have a lot of skeletons tomorrow.
I'm not sure. Let me go find him, and I will.
Yeah.
Go look.
I'll be right back myself. I'm gonna go into the freezer and just start thinking.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, so I'll go over this fire lady and hello, I am Russ, or you can call me that.
Oh, greetings. Very interesting. I think I've spoke with a ghostly being before. You can call me Mel. My name is Melisson. I'm traveled a long way to check out your establishment.
Well, I'm sure that the Reverend will be very happy that you have traveled this way, and your companion.
Yes, this is my handmaiden. She takes care of things for me while I'm away.
I see. It's good to have
Yes.
some assistance.
She will introduce her, and one thing I have not created yet was her name, so that's bad on me.
Oh, don't worry.
No. She has to have a name. She's an important character.
Oh, okay.
You can call her Lady Riley.
Well, pleasure, Lady Riley.
She leans towards you, and you're certain you see a smile, but it's kind of hard to tell with the veil. Actually, it's not handmaid; it's more like lady in waiting. I think it's the actual phrase I was looking for.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm sure that people of this area would thank you profusely for assisting in putting out those horrible fires. It's sad that the city does not have a more organized fire brigade.
Yes, the city doesn't have a whole lot of organized anything. It's more of a backwater town. It's nothing like Darkenhaven, to say the least.
I have not been to Darkenhaven, though I have heard of it.
Yes, it's a lovely, lovely city.
Yes, I might speak with one of my companions. You may have seen him. He is a mechanical man.
Oh, you mean the one who was trying to serve us champagne as we came in?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I guess.
Very odd. He walking around with the train. Oh, he's rather cordial gentleman, of course.
He is a fine inventor as well. He is responsible for many of the advancements in this house.
Oh, such as your illumination in here, as well as I see your drinks are rather frothy. And
yes.
Is that running water I see over there behind the bar?
Yes, it is.
Oh, most excellent. My friend told me things like that were possible, that he'd seen them somewhere before. It was rather vague as to where he had seen it. Of course, he is the one who told me about your opening night. I had to see it for myself.
I believe your friend may be dark of complexion, with pointed ears.
Well, I will not confirm nor deny that.
Yes, that sounds a great deal like him. Well,
he's a lovely gentleman.
A friend of his is welcome.
Well, thank you for your hospitality. So, how did
Hey, Russ.
Oh, my.
Did she help with the fire?
Yes, Yes,
Oh,
Austin, she did.
Hey, oh, can I see your cup, lady?
I'm sorry, my cup?
Ain't you drinking?
I think he's going to fill it.
Oh. She reaches back and grabs a wine glass and holds it gently out towards you. This is what
Pour it out.
Okay.
Take my stein, fill it up. Here you go. That's the best we got in the ale. And walk away.
Thank you. Strange little fellow, isn't he?
You have no idea.
Well, now you gave her ale, right, in a wine glass?
Yep.
She brings it to her mouth as if she's about to sip the wine, and she just turns the glass up. And when it comes back down, it is definitely empty. He's right, that is rather fine ale. Something you create here on your own, or did you purchase it from someone nearby?
I do know that one of my companions is a brewer. I know that some of this was brewed here, and that must be what Austin had.
Well, that was the young man's name who just left here.
Yes.
Austin. And you're Russ, Austin. I hear there's more of your companions who help with this establishment.
Well, there's Bobus, who is the mechanical man.
Ah, yes.
And the Reverend is the one who
Is he a holy man?
technically runs the establishment, the Kobold.
The Kobold. You call him the Reverend. Is this just a moniker, or is he an actual
No.
holy man? He's not a holy man?
No. He is, it's a title for him, yes. But it's not a religious title.
Okay.
He preaches the gospel of pleasure.
Well, it's a fine gospel to read from, if I do say so myself.
Yes. And our chef, Mason, you may have seen.
Yes, that would be the one that's in his sauces over there, correct?
Yes.
Yes, he seemed to fare quite well during the encounter. What it's a strange thing, nobles attacking places like this.
It is.
Well, I will be honest with you. They tend to feel threatened when new groups become popular in a new town. I had my fair share of issues when I opened my establishment.
I believe that may have been mentioned to us. A place that I'm sure the Reverend would appreciate seeing at some point.
Well, maybe one day he will, and I'll be sure that the best lady is available for him.
That is most generous.
She kind of looks, cocks an eye towards the side, towards Lady Riley. Well, you're not going to see it because I'm assuming Mason's not dragging the bodies through the front door, right? You said back door.
Did you see? Yeah. If you saw
Okay.
it, I was taking everything around through the back and
So, I thought I overheard a conversation outside a moment ago. Were your group planning on acquiring the grounds for the family that decided to interrupt the festivities?
Truthfully, I don't know. I've been. It's nighttime. I sometimes have things I need to do, being what I am. I'm not sure if that is their goal, but if you overheard them saying something like that, I'm sure it is within their character to do something like that.
And the one burning question that's been on my mind is, how did a mixed group like yourselves come to be with each other?
That would be because of a group of slavers.
Yes, slavers.
And a very timely rescue.
Let me guess. Roderick.
That would be the name.
Well, that would explain why you know of my friend or my associate.
Yes.
And when she says it, she seems to say it with an undertone that he's more than just an associate.
Understood.
Well, it does explain a lot. Well, if there's anything I can do to help while I'm still in town, don't hesitate to ask.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
And she
And
hands
thank you for the assistance.
She hands you a piece of paper that has absolutely nothing on it.
Okay. I'm sure she's like her friend, and it will have something if I need, if it's needed to be seen. Thank you.
My pleasure. And she continues to mingle with some of the other nobles.
Okay. I'm going to start inkling too. I mean, at some point I'll gather the skeletons and we'll play, but for now I'm just inkling.
All right. So Mason is steadily dragging, and I guess is getting some of these skeletons to assist.
Once I got all of them in, it's just going to be like blood, put it just draining everything into a hole, and then I'm just like, all right, time to party because I'm done with that shit. How's everybody doing? Who's good and who's what?
Yep. The kitchen's pretty much empty at the moment because once you started doing that, you freaked out a few of the people who live in the town, and they're outside drinking heavily now.
Yeah, it's just like, no, that's a thing. If you don't come back, that's fine. If you do, you're still getting paid.
All right. So what is everyone else doing now?
I'm still. If I've given everybody who's helped with the fire some of that good ale, I go back around for seconds for people.
All right.
But if Pip Daddy's out, I'll come up to you and go, tonight or tomorrow?
And I will look around. It's just me and him.
Give me a perception to see if anybody might be listening in.
I do have an 18. Passive.
I'm always trying to be within earshot of. At this point, with a fight happening.
Austin doesn't notice anything, but Reverend, you do notice a dark-haired lovely with a veil over her face in a black sleek dress, not too far away, who might be listening in your general direction.
What time of night is it? I know it's been a little bit since everything happened.
We'll say it's been another 2 hours into the night, so you're running close to maybe 11:30ish.
Gotcha. Party still bumping?
Everybody now seems to be having a pretty good time. By now, I think Russ has probably gotten the, if not himself, added to it. The skeletal band is playing, and we got some local bards that have joined in. It seems to be going pretty well. Food's running, the booze is flowing. Periodically, you'll notice a couple of the maids walk upstairs with a gentleman on her arm, or a couple of the shirtless butlers. A couple of shirtless butlers will walk away. Several hours later, you will notice Ralph come down, fully dressed in his garb, armor and all that stuff, alone.
And very happy?
He has a bit of a smile on his face, maybe a pep in his step. But he walks towards you and Austin.
Okay. So I'm going to cast. I'll look when he says, tonight or tomorrow. So I'll look around and I see the lady. I'll sit for a second and I'm going to think. I think we should do it tonight. I'm thinking that. And then I'll close my eyes and I'm going to cast Encode Thought. And Reverend kind of reaches up. He kind of wipes his brow. When he does, he seems to pull out what looks like a gold thread. And he hands it to Austin.
Damn. I didn't know
And
you shedded like that.
every now and then, uh,
Ooh, ooh.
if he goes outside and he kind of holds it and concentrates on the thread, he will get my thought, whatever it may be.
Okay.
So basically, he'll pull it out and he'll tell you, like, in a couple of minutes, this has something on it. Just think real hard.
Okay. And I look back at the guy walking up to us. A frown comes upon my face. The claws come out, and then I walk past him. But it's like taking everything I can not to.
Well, you do notice he clocks the claws, but keeps his eyes towards the Reverend.
And I'll go back down and
About-
I get toward to the outside area of the party.
Yeah.
But start mingling again on that side.
As you're making your way towards the outside, you'll notice Mason come out of the kitchen, stops, looks around for a bit, and then starts walking towards you. Ralph walks towards you, Reverend.
Oh, have a good time.
Yes, I did. I do appreciate it. They'll probably need to rest for a little while longer, of course. I'm in your service now, I believe. I work for you. You tell me what you need me to do, and I will do it.
Well, what I'm going to ask you to do tonight is simply enjoy tonight. We'll talk about it in the morning.
He takes a moment. It seems like he's not ever really had a full night to enjoy anything. I'll tell you what. I will enjoy the evening, but I will stay close to your side.
That's fine. That's cool.
And he takes up what looks like a guard position to you. Back your right hand shoulder, about 2 feet back. But within view that you catch him out of the peripheral, he makes sure he doesn't stand directly behind you.
Right. I'll go up to the lady. The one that had the veil.
Yes.
I'll go up to her. And she's sitting at a table. Like
She is standing off to the corner. She is holding a wine glass with her, one pinky sticking up, and she sips it ever so gently. Every now and then you'll notice her lift the veil and take a drink. And
I'll go over and I'll sit next to her. Like, so who you be? Huh?
Oh, my. You may refer to me as Lady Riley.
Lady who?
Roesia Riley, but Lady Riley works. I'm here with Lady
I'm the
Ramsall.
proprietor of this establishment. I'm the Reverend Pimp Daddy Slim.
I believe I've heard that name.
You have?
Well, yes, my lady and I believe an associate of yours were having a conversation not too long ago, and your name was mentioned.
Oh, well, I hope it was all in good taste, I hope.
I believe so. I didn't hear anything negative at all from either individual.
And how are you enjoying the evening? Good,
The food
bad,
is good,
ugly?
the wine is exquisite, and the entertainment was something to be admired. Granted, I'm sure the entertainment was unplanned by your group.
It was a surprise, let's put it that way. But don't worry, that's nothing that we couldn't take care of.
So what do I have the pleasure of your company?
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. I want to hear about you. Who are you? Where you from? Look exotic.
Well, I've definitely been called exotic before. I hail from Darkenhaven.
Doctor who?
Darkenhaven.
What's that?
Well, it's over in West Fidestia. You don't know of Darkenhaven?
I get around. I hear so many places. But yeah, wait, hold on a second. This is the place. Do I know this? Player might have a.
I think the character's heard it before.
Okay, where has he heard it before? Let's put that.
It might have been mentioned that you'll be working alongside such individuals.
Oh, yeah, it's a Shadix place. Gotcha.
Um,
wait, Dockenhaven. Wait, I may have heard that a time or two myself. You wouldn't know of Shadick, would you? I mean, sorry, let me get it out right. Shadakar, is that his name? Shadakar, is that how you say it?
she chuckles when you mention Shady Dick. I don't believe I've ever heard him referred as that, but that is rather humorous.
You should tell him. That's what I call him, old Shadick.
Yes. We are acquainted, yes. My lady is very acquainted with him, and she owns the establishment, not him.
Oh, what? He don't own it, you say?
Not per se. It's in her name.
Oh, it's in her name. So, in spirit is what you're saying. Gotcha.
Well, he does own the information she gives out to him, but other than that, the place is in her name, and she manages it herself.
I get you. Same establishment. And he kind of gestures.
Well, it is now. If I were to visit this place 3 or 4 weeks ago, I'd say it wasn't quite the same.
No.
It does seem to have improved vastly over the last several weeks.
We strive for perfection.
It seems you're doing very well with it. And this is a very interesting opening night.
Okay. You and me both. Yes, it's very interesting. I love it.
And she is continually sipping the wine as she's talking. She keeps her eyes moving around the room as well.
Right. He will just continue to talk to her. He keeps probing for information.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
And I need to roll one for Ralph. Where he is. I guess he's spending much more time keeping an eye and making sure nobody's trying to sneak up on you, to pay attention to her mannerisms. But even with the small mannerisms she makes, you're certain she has, how to put this, a warrior's agility, I suppose.
Right.
There's something more
Muscle
to her
memory. There's something going on.
Yeah, you can, the way she holds her body, the way she tilts her head, different little things with an insight of 24 definitely scream out to you that she's not just a rather attractive woman leaning against a wall. There's something more to her.
She can stab somebody is what you're saying.
You're pretty certain there's probably a weapon or two hiding up underneath that dress.
It's still be bad.
What?
All right.
What?
He is. Once he realizes that, he is going to actively push toward her. In fact, you understand what I mean by that.
Probably not. Be a little more elaborate.
He is going to actively. He's trying to seduce her.
Oh. I don't have a character sheet rolled up for her, but you can try to, I guess, persuade with a disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Hold on, I got a dog laying on me. Just say.
That didn't help.
You said a persuasion, you said?
We'll say persuasion. The only thing I could think of that'd be anywhere close to like...
Oh, man. She did say a disadvantage, right?
So what do you say to try to...
Oh, I got a 9.
I understand that.
I actually rolled a 1.
So what do you say to try to seduce her? You know, what kind of...
Hey, baby, you want to see my dick? No, I'm not saying
that. Yeah, that would definitely be a 1. So I was going to say, what cheesy 1980s pickup line does the Reverend use?
Hey, you an angel?
That's an odd question to ask.
Because you got the face of an angel.
I'm wearing a veil. How do you see my face?
In my eyes. They're striking.
She runs her hand along your jawline. Goes, nice try, little one, but maybe next time.
Oh, I'll pencil you in. Don't worry. But yeah, he will.
Give
he will,
me
Go ahead.
a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Hold on. I'm halfway decent at those now.
Actually, you are a warlock. No, it's a charisma for warlocks. So yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw. For some odd reason, you're extremely enamored with this woman. You don't know why, but you would almost do anything she asked you to do.
All right. With it, yeah.
Including stab one of your closest friends.
Jesus. Okay. Okay.
She doesn't ask you to, but you do have the feeling that I would kill for you. I would die for you. I'd do anything
for
you.
I take a bullet for you. But yeah, he will shower her with affection, and he will make sure the entire party knows that she is the most beautiful woman here. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's where that one comes in.
Yeah. As far as fantasy is concerned, just think of it that you being a little bitty cold-blood would take on a great worm for her if she asked you to.
Right.
I guess that's probably the best way to put it.
I'd do it.
Yeah, she is, I want to say charmed you in a way, but not actually cast a spell charm you.
Gotcha.
Charm, whatever.
I get you.
Alright, so you do this. Everybody else in the group kind of notices you're elevating this stranger to such high regards.
I'll end the night with, hey bitch, you wanna make some money? That's where that one comes in.
She chuckles and says, I've already made a lot tonight as it is. And that's when you see the fiery-haired woman in the red dress walk up, look at you, look at her, and goes, right, not again. He is a friend. Release him. And then you feel you feel that feeling wash away from you.
What if I don't want to be released? You can hold anything you want, baby.
You do feel the feeling released from you, the impulsion to do so, but what you do with that is all on you.
Okay.
You are no longer held.
Gotcha. I get you. But the Reverend will still, it's the Reverend. He will stay into it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Even though she's been released.
Melly chuckles at the reference that you make once you've been released. And he goes, you are a rather cute little lizard. I mean, a dragonoid. Thank you for having us this evening. And she snaps her fingers and they both disappear.
Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus.
With an Arcana check if you want to.
Sure.
Technically, she did a quick teleportation spell.
Gotcha. Will the Reverend know that? Let's go.
That's what the
not.
Arcana is supposed to be for, so we'll see.
It's probably not, although I did take Arcana. I bought that. No.
She just vanished.
No,
they just snapped their fingers and both vanished, almost like a dream.
Oh my God, I don't think she was really here. That was a dream.
Well, I mean,
experience.
Other than
I'm going into shock.
Other than the issues that you have currently had to deal with this evening, the rest of the night goes off rather well without a hitch.
What about Austin?
Austin?
What about me?
Oh, I thought you were going to go ransack the place.
You said tonight. I was waiting for you.
Oh.
And as soon as I see you talking to the girl and y'all kind of disappear, Austin starts heading out of town or on to the other side of town.
All right. You make your way over towards the place you were just told about by Ralph. He told you how to get there.
Yeah.
You do notice that there are still guards present around the house.
Okay. So Is it a walled compound or is it?
It does appear to be a walled, yes, compound, walled compound.
Okay, I go to the side of the walled compound and climb over the wall.
All right, you want to do this stealthily or no?
I mean, do I see guards?
Yes, you actually do. You see him walking the walls and standing in front of the openings.
Oh, okay. Sure, we'll attempt it. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Okay, I was just trying to make sure I didn't have a potion of invisibility. 13.
All right. Let me bring up them again. Let's see. Perception. So as you're crawling up the side of the wall, you hear off to your right from where the front of the building, front of the gate is. You there? State your business. What are you trying to do?
I come to take over my house,
This is
and I keep climbing.
This is the Lathalis house. You're
He's
trespassing. It's neither here nor there. Until I find out from the magistrate that this is your place, I must insist you stay out. And you can
like
hear.
I said, I keep climbing.
Yeah, and you can hear armored humanoids moving at the top of the wall towards where you were coming up.
Okay. As I get up, if they're there, I show them on my pinky. I have his symbol or his crest ring. He's dead.
It's neither here nor there. I mean, we can't
Okay.
believe you,
Jump.
some thief.
Yes, because he tried to kill me. So unless you want to get paid, get out of my way.
Persuasion.
Sure.
Because these are guards who have been entitled to guard the house at all costs.
I understand. Well, I'm looking for it somewhere.
Alright, they do not believe you, and they sound the alarm. You have two choices. You can leave and return with proof tomorrow, or you can go to the stockades this evening. It's your choice. And there
think you
are
can take me?
There are two more veterans, and 10 knights who have assembled in the area. The choice is yours.
So I walk over to I climb down. I'm leaving. I climb down on the inside and walk to the gate.
All right, and they take positions somewhat around you with enough space to use their to not be within hand combat of you, and escort you to the gate.
Hey. If it's ransacked, I'm coming to find you, the guy that's been talking the whole time. So
he acknowledges you said something, but doesn't acknowledge that the insult that you apparently gave him.
what's your name?
My name. Why?
I repeat, if it's ransacked, I'm gonna come and find you.
Why would I ransack an establishment that I am inscripted to guard?
Because I just told you the bastard's dead.
Means nothing to me until I know for certain from the magistrates.
I understand. So what's your name? Are you too much of a coward to tell me?
No, it's the DM's taking too long to find a fucking name for you.
You just need to keep up the name.
Because I roll... No, I got 10 names here. They're all fucking female. Well, because I had the female mark. My bad. Alright. My name is Nim. You can call me Nim.
Okay, ma'am. Want a drink?
I am on duty, sir.
I'm not a sir.
You don't look like a ma'am.
No, 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 no. I'm just Austin. I'm. There's no sir involved with my name. That's noble people. I ain't no noble.
If you say so, sir.
How'd you dance? As I turn around and walk away.
Okay, what's happening in the rest of the party?
Just there playing.
So, I was going to look for Russ after I was done putting people in prison.
Okay. I mean, I can always stop playing and let the skeletons play. So.
Yeah, it wasn't going to necessarily interrupt you, but it was going to be in between songs. Hey,
Hi. Yes, Mason. Right.
come here.
Your food seems to be going very well.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I'd like to talk to you.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
How can I help you?
I'd like to talk to you about
Yes. What?
would you mind talking in the office?
Sure.
And then, where the Madame's office used to be, which I assume is our
Yeah,
normal
it's
office.
now the it's not where it used to be because it's a whole new building now. But it's a very elegantly decorated office that the Reverend can tell you how it's decorated, since it is his office now.
Very, very tacky.
I mean, it's got probably
That's what I was
a
gonna
picture
say.
of him in a rather precarious pose above the mantle somewhere. And
You ever seen Dodgeball?
Yes.
The guy that has the wrestling and bull. That happened. Like that's the kind of picture he's
yeah.
got.
So,
Yes.
you were here earlier. Where have you been recently? What you been up to?
Well, I left you a note about someone who was planning on disrupt. Yes, of all the people, you're the one that would probably do the least chaotic thing.
I saw
if
that you
they
said.
appeared.
Yeah, I saw that you left a message saying that there were some people bringing party favors. I
No,
didn't know that you said they were bringing the bad type of party favors, but you weren't around to help.
I should be more clear. I thought I said that they were here to disrupt the party, but
That
I
it
think I
was
need to
kind
be
of
more
half and
clear.
half the way you
Were-
worded it.
wait. Were you a little hungover this morning?
I'm always hungover.
I need to be more clear than when I leave messages. Yes, they were. We
I
had I had eyes and ears here to watch out for disruptions, but I was also double checking a few other things that could have caused disruptions and were making sure they didn't happen.
So you were here, you weren't here when shit was going on?
Did you see me around here?
I didn't see you around
Yes,
here, but I don't
because
see you
I was
around when you
dealing
normally
with-
are around.
Well, I was dealing with a problem.
Okay, what were you dealing with?
Again, someone who was trying to disrupt the Reverend's party.
And who was that? Like, you gotta give and get.
Well,
I want to
yes,
trust
but
you,
I'm not getting anything right now. There was a party. Some a youngster, let's say, that was going to disrupt the gatherings. Because let's just say they wanted to ensure your future protection.
I'm assuming that's the shithead that lit everything on fire and was throwing cockroaches
Oh, I'm not
and rats.
sure about who that was. I was, as I said, dealing with some people who were trying to run a
Okay.
protection racket.
Oh, so someone completely different.
Yes.
You said a youngster, because there was some young kid that was throwing cockroaches and rats.
Oh
So
my
who'd
God,
you run
no.
into?
Well, you're pretty certain the young man was more doing the fire and screaming. That the older folks were the ones dropping the bags of cockroaches and rats.
Oh, I was assuming that just by the way the older folks were, there was a kid that was running around doing dumb shit. The older folks were just dead.
There's a bit of both.
Exactly. That was the way I was assuming stuff.
Yes. Let's just
Either
say
or.
the people who. Let's just say they're not going to be bothering us anymore.
So here's the trouble. We have a lot of dead bodies in the freezer. A lot of dead bodies
Yes.
in the freezer. You can find it yourself.
Do you need them disposed of?
No, yes, maybe, kind of. But the trouble that we're running into, kind of, sort of, I feel, at least, I can't speak for the others. So right now, we used to all run into trouble together.
Yes.
Now we're running into trouble without. What's your shtick?
Well, I mean,
Shit hits the fan, and I don't see you anywhere.
Well, if you're talking about the T-Rex, if you recall, Austin asked me to go and scout for the T-Rex.
I was drunk off my ass. I don't remember what the hell was going on there. I don't know what was going on. I was a bit too far gone, and then I came back, and I remember what was going on.
Yes,
yeah.
Austin had asked me to go and scout for the T-Rex. Unfortunately, I did not come across the T-Rex. You did.
Yeah, so this situation here.
That's why I left you the note, so you knew that I was working on something and that there was a threat against the establishment.
But the threat seemed to almost to be you went find party favors, not negative party favors.
I think you're right.
Well, I need to be more clear
Yeah.
in the note. And possibly not leave it for you when you wake up in that state.
As I always am. But
yes,
I was
Perhaps
just trying.
I'll leave that message in a different way.
I'm just wanting to try and make sure that we're all okay with each other, and that you're not just here, 20% of the time and not.
Well,
which makes his way going. Are we good?
Let me just say this, Mason. Of all the people here, I probably trust you the most.
That's a bad deal, but that's probably also maybe a good deal, but that's a bad thing.
And when I'm away, it's not that I'm not necessarily with y'all. I leave my skeletons behind.
I mean, he is here with you in spirit.
To defend you, but, we also have a mission to fulfill. So sometimes I'm off trying to find information.
Yeah.
Because there are places y'all can't seem to get to.
What mission are we looking for?
To stop the man with the dragon. The Death Knight with the undead dragon.
Alright, so can you fill me in on that? Because y'all went and talked to Shady Dick when I was back home cooking for these four.
Well,
for these whores.
Basically, this Death Knight used to be a good guy. Then some prick killed his wife and his daughter, and he went crazy, and instead of actually getting his vengeance, he went full out emo and has decided that the only thing that we can do is destroy all of humanity the entire world, disrupt all magic, and basically just be a dick. So we are trying to stop him from destroying the world.
Gotcha. Okay, so we need to start the ACO.
Well, yes. I mean, we're trying. If we can get some of the things he's looking for before he gets them, we can destroy them, hide them, do something. Because I don't think we're ready for a one-on-one fight with him.
Yeah. We need a same, different, hide, destroy, you know.
And we can
Get rid
continue
of.
these guild missions to help out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, even though I'm a very persuasive and amenable ghost, I am still a spirit shade. And, here at a party like this, most people, I'm pretty sure, don't want a ghost wandering around.
Yeah.
So I tried to keep a low profile today.
And that's the thing. It's like, yes, I trust you. It's just when we're having shit go down really bad, like tonight, shit went down, you were nowhere to be found. It's like,
as I said, I was dealing with something. I was dealing with something, and truthfully, Mason, think about the last time we fought Fat Bastard.
And here's the thing: the Tyrannosaurus. Where were you when we fought the Tyrannosaurus? What happened then?
Looking for
it. That's the trouble. It's like the last couple of big things that have happened. It's like,
yes.
Where were you? It kind of is a pull and tug. It's
Well, I will say this. If Austin asks me to go off and scout again, like he did when he asked me to go and stick my head through all the walls of that catacomb to see if there were any hidden rooms, which was, a very uninspiring use of my time, while you were being attacked by something else, I understand that. I think I am now not going to accept these scouting missions from Austin, because every time he seems to give me a scouting mission, y'all get attacked.
He wants to just run up. Do you have any cool, wonderful abilities, or are you just kind of hiding those away from us?
Reverend, you there?
I have, as you know, I can go into the ethereal. I do have my spells and my bardic abilities.
I remember a long time ago you were talking about wanting to be able to possess things. Can you do that, or is that a thing you still want to have?
It is something that I am still working on. But I did say to, I think you and Austin both, if I ever say, do you want to see something really scary? Look away.
I mean,
what's everyone else doing at this point in time?
All I ever ask for is for my people I'm with is to tell me the truth. I'm not wanting to be filled with bullshit.
No. That's why I'm saying, if I ever say, do you want to see something scary? Look away.
I don't care if it's scary or not. I just want to know if it's the truth or not.
Do you want to be older?
I don't care.
Okay.
I've died already.
I can do something, yes, but I can do something that can age you very quickly.
Okay.
I'm assuming this conversation is happening towards the end of the party or after the party's over?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably toward the end.
All right, so all your guests have left. The night is pretty much closed. You still have Ralph following you around, Reverend. After about 2 hours later, the two women do come down. They seem to put themselves back in, presentable order. But you can see their cheeks are still rather flushed.
Gotcha.
Did we ever go over the fact that the one guy you sent to partake of the business came back and told you the girls didn't charge him anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I couldn't remember if we ever established that or not.
I know Austin was yelling for the rev, so he'll find him.
Hey, there was a lot of guards there, and I really didn't think it needed to be. They didn't attack me, and I didn't really want to kill all of them.
Which I know you could.
There was kind of a lot of them there, you know. I mean, I might have had to run away and come back, but you know, they'd have been hurting. I know that much, but yeah, I mean,
they would have known he was there.
Yeah, they would have known I was there. So I didn't start anything. But there's this one asshole. I got his name. It's something. I can't remember now.
The word of the definition of blah. That's his name.
But he said we need to come back with the magistrate in the morning to prove that this some bitch is dead and we own the place.
Gotcha. Sound like a plan.
You know what? I'm tired.
At what point in time are you talking about that?
You're
Before or after?
You're off
After the
having a
end of the
conversation
party?
with Russ by the time this happens.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That sounds
So-
like a plan.
Oh, have you seen Mason?
Not right off. I'm not sure where he is.
Oh,
We're
okay.
hiding in the freezer.
Oh,
Talking
Austin,
amongst
you're
the
here.
dead bodies.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Here,
Want a drink?
no, but
Okay.
with all the fires going around,
Yeah.
I drew up schematics of fire hydrants. Do you think you can make these at the blacksmith?
Yeah. I mean, why? This
Well-
place ain't got running water or sewer system water. I mean, I don't know how damn fire hydrants work. I just know they got water in the water system. Thing.
Right. I'm going to work on building a water system with the tunnels that are below us that go out
How long
towards
do you
the
think we're
lake.
gonna be here?
I don't know.
I mean, don't we have shit we gotta do?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
All I know is we got fires all over the place. We have this, and now we have the new house.
I mean, I'll make them for you, but I just don't think they're gonna. I mean,
Well, I was
mean-
going to set up a fire hydrant system throughout here in the slums because people keep setting the slums on fire.
sure, I can start on that in the next couple of days
Okay.
or never.
Yeah, whenever you get to it, I'll just... the fires again, made me think about that.
Rev, I forgot to tell you, I made some stuff for the house.
Oh, what'd you make?
You know those Gothic fences in front of the churches? I made that.
Awesome.
They're still at the blacksmith's because I only got like the front side done, and I still got work on the other sides. It's a lot of work. I had to do
imagine.
something with all that iron I found.
I mean, I can only imagine.
And
Alright, so-
we might need more if we get the two houses behind us and we expand out. That way we can build you a workshop back there. You don't have to keep walking across town to...
No, are you crazy?
Okay. I was just thinking of you.
You want me to disturb everybody that's trying to have sex with the pounding of hammers?
I didn't know you'd be working at night.
It's not even that. I mean, we do have customers during the day too.
I think there's going to be a lot of other pounding.
Yeah, but you don't need them going to the rhythm of his hammer, do you?
Ting, ting.
Whoa, slow down. What? No, not like that.
Oh, let's go quick.
Okay.
So,
By the way, has anyone seen Mason?
Last time I saw him, he was over in the kitchen, but that was a while ago.
He deserves a kick in the ding ding.
Why?
Because he kicked me in the ding ding.
Go kick him in the ding ding. The hell's a ding ding?
All right,
I
so
look at you like you said the stupidest thing in the world.
the rest of the evening goes pretty well uneventful. I mean, you do notice a few of the patrons who were not in the ball area during the party that are now trickling down and out the door. A few of the girls who weren't working at the time were cleaning up behind the party goers. The end of the night hits. Y'all go to bed. So first and foremost, Austin.
Yeah.
You're laying there sleeping, and you realize that you're laying in your old bed in the cabin that you shared with your mother and your sister, and you're trying to figure out how you got there.
Okay.
And then you hear that sound of screaming coming. You remember, you're dreaming of the night that you were taken. All of a sudden, the door busts open, and there's that man. You'll never forget that face. The one who cut down your mother and your sister and threw you in the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Just as he's about to bring his sword down on top of your mother's head, you see a black blade protrude from his chest. And then his body just disintegrates. And standing in his place is the Death Knight. If I was here, and your family might still be around. Join
Remind
me.
me who the Death Knight is.
The bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
If you join me, I can reunite you with your lost family. And we can destroy the pain of this world. And you don't get to give a response.
Oh,
but
okay.
you're in the dream. Your sister and your mother are alive and happy now, with you, as he fades off in the distance. And then, the fires dwindle in the village, and most of the village is still alive. Reverend.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember exactly how you ended up put in a slave thing. It's pretty much.
I was in the egg.
Yeah,
went hunting with three buddies, and they got killed, and I got captured.
All right. So, same scenario. You're hunting with your three buddies. And that wagon comes around the corner, and just as it's about to barrel down on your buddies and you, a dragon lands in the middle of the path. The wagon slams against the leg of the dragon, and the rider shoots a black beam at the slaver who was driving the wagon and disintegrates him. You swear your allegiance to me, I will reunite you with your friends and family. You'll never want for anything ever again. And then the remainder of the dream, you're hunting through the woods and having a great time with your two broodmates, I guess is the best way to put it.
Right.
Bobus, you don't dream, you don't sleep, but you do have this weird illusion that you're in your workshop and you're working on this system that you've got. You're this close to having it, this close to breaking through and making that AI working system a true AI, not this smartphone AI thing people have been using for years. Something that literally can think and act and can live for itself.
Okay.
And you know that this is about the time that explosion happens. But there is no explosion. Just a man in black armor standing off to the side. You want to return home, the things that were yours. I can help you with that. Just stop this. Join me. Fix things and you can return to the world you once knew. Mason. In your drunken stupor of sleep. Same scenario as Austin's pretty much. That attack on your village. The slaying of your family. Halted by a man in black armor who, in one swing of his sword, cuts down every one of the slavers that were present. Once again, I can reunite you with your family and return you to the peace you once knew. All you have to do is stop trying to find me, and I'll grant you a wish. Russ, you don't sleep at all.
Yeah. After the last time I talked to him, does he really even want to talk to me?
Well, unfortunately, due to the spell's description, I can't really contact you because you don't sleep.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much it.
Yeah, he probably also, as I said, just doesn't want to talk to me.
But he really didn't talk to you beforehand.
Yeah.
But anyway, the whole point of each one of your individual dreams is it seems that you were contacted, told that he could fix whatever was broken in your life, return it to a better place. Just join him. Assist him. And that is the choice you have as you sleep the night away. And whatever decision you make is yours to make in the morning when we start back next week. Actually, I will do one more thing before we close it out tonight. The morning comes and you all awaken from your individual dreams, which seem to be somewhat shared, to the knock on the door. And who will answer the door?
I will, since I'm downstairs. So.
You answer the door, you open the door, and standing in the doorway is a rather finely dressed noblewoman who looks vaguely familiar. She's got a golden hair pick in her hair, and she's got a dragonstone necklace hanging around her neck and a ruby bloodstone ring on her finger. Oh, good morning, good sir.
Wait, weren't you at the party last night?
And we will end it right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. If you want to know what happens next, or see what's going on next, you can join us next Saturday for some more Gooey Re-Incarnate. Until then, if you can't wait till then, of course, for your needs for Tabletop RPG, you can join us Wednesday for our organized play. Remember, we are in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
and don't forget, give to the Children's Miracle Network and help out those children.